Welcome to Talk to Keki, not an
Konnichiwa!
Minasan, konnichiwa.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the penultimate episode of Talk to Keki. Fall is slowly coming to a close. We got a lot of season finales to talk about. We're not going to waste any time with that. I'm Matt, and to join me, Ethan, what's going on, buddy? How you doing?
I'm a little hungover, but I'm hanging in there. I'm all fresh though for today's episode, boy. Ooh, look at me. I'm so
look at you.
Kawaii desu ne. Ne?
Sure, exactly that.
Ne, Macaron?
No.
Yeet? Masaka.
No yeet.
No yeet. Yeet.
Yes. No. Yeah, we were gonna go a little earlier, but we saw that the finales happened, so we just want to crunch them out of the way. And I'm glad we did.
Yeah, it should make everything easier.
Oh yeah, so we'll have 4 to 5 shows next week.
Are we doing doubles of those today then? Since we
I think so, because part 1 will be the reviews and then the awards, and part 2 will just be the countdown.
No. I'm talking about, are we doing doubles of the finales that we're doing today?
The Friday, it would be just the Friday one, so
okay, so just the 4.
3. No,
What's
Shield.
4?
No, Shield Ruin.
Girlfriend.
Oh yeah. But yeah, the panels.
I forgot that my MacBook does that. You put something up there, and it does stuff.
Okay. Yeah, the penultimate of those will be pretty brief because we want to get to the finales of those. Oh yes. Nice. So those will be brief. We got some news real quick before we get to that. Red Cat Ramen has the official release date for July 24. Dan is official for fall 24.
Done.
Yeah, so I cannot wait for that one. The manga Black Jack gets a live action TV drama in 2024.
I was waiting for the word that came after black.
Kyoto Riot arc for Rurouni Kenshin is officially announced for season 2 for 2024. We don't know the release date yet. What else we got here? No, not that one. Next page. Chainsaw Man gets a sequel anime movie, the Rezi arc. We don't have a release date for that one yet, so
must watch.
Yep, must watch. This will probably lead to season 2. One Piece is getting an anime remake.
Yes, we had a heavy discussion of that in our group chat.
By Wit Studio.
I will be watching.
I might. We will see. MF Ghost, that racing anime, is getting a season 2 for
motherfucking Ghost.
Yep, motherfucking Ghost.
How is have you heard anything about it? I mean, it hasn't made any lists that we've seen.
From what I've been seeing, it's they're saying it's very underrated.
Underrated.
Yeah. Let me see the final score. 7.66.
That's a solid 4.
Yeah, basically. So good for them.
Yeah, no shit.
Noble Farmer gets a season 2. Code Geass, Z of the Recapture, is a official movie and comes out May 2024.
I'm gonna watch it, but I feel like they've bastardized the Geass series. Honestly, the way the anime ending was perfectly fine. I didn't watch the other anime movies because in that timeline, the major difference really is that Shirley's alive. But other than that, I watched the last movie where he finally fucking, I guess moves on for what it's worth, or he comes back alive, whatever the fuck it was. I don't even remember at this stage. But It was solid, and I was like, all right, this is a good end. Like let's just leave it here. Nope.
Still going.
Yep.
Let's go on. Yeah, Shy officially gets season 2
Mm-hmm.
after the season 1 ended. Great Pretender season 2 looks like it's going to be premiering in theaters February 23rd.
Theaters.
I think I don't know if it's like gonna be like the first 2 episodes ordeal. We'll see.
Naruto.
Yeah, I cannot wait. It's about Laurent's. We thought dead girlfriend. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I cannot fucking wait.
I love that series. I gave that a 5.
Oh yeah, that was my number 1 for that year.
Was it?
Yep.
Damn.
I loved it. Let's see. Eminence Shadow is getting the anime movie.
Yes, and if you haven't noticed the background by now, it's our finale.
It's finally getting a closing time.
it's getting its curtain. Final curtain.
Yep. Yeah, finally. God App is officially getting a season 2 in 2024. Well, Chris likes it, and he told me that I'm a dumbass for dropping it and keeping Protocol Rain.
So I guess you're in the same boat as me when I dropped Spy Classroom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I still plan to go back and watch Spy Classroom for what it's worth.
I might pick up God App again if there's time. It says there's gonna be no anime airing next week except for a couple of shows.
That's true. I figured I was gonna use that to watch Harry Potter or play Harry Potter. However, in all seriousness, if I look at my anime list of what I need to watch, number 1 is Summertime Rendering. Number 2 is Case Study of Villainess. Number 3 is Cyberpunk. Number 4 is Super Crooks. Number 5 is Bastard Heavy Metal, and because that's still going out there. I should put Oku as number 6. Oku as number 6.
Oku is solid.
I have like a bunch of, like, basically I wanted to do like a Netflix binge with because you have Cyberpunk, Super Cooks, Bastard, Oku, Darwin's Game, High Rise Invasion. Those came out in like 2020 or 2021, something like that.
Yeah.
So I have like a huge Netflix binge of chunk like in there. I still need to finish the other one. Love is Hard for an Otaku. I have 3 episodes of that to go. Maybe I'll do that after we get off the.
Yeah, I'll say if it's just 3 episodes, maybe I'll just get them out of the way.
Yeah, I might as well get it out the way. So I'll probably do that after we get off the show. And there's one that I want to watch. I have yet to fucking watch, and that is fucking Quintessential Quintuplets. That is one of the ones that I'm dying.
I will eventually do that.
It's interesting when I look at some of these things. Like I have like Ancient Magus Bride, which Starman just binged. That's on here. I have 7 Deadly Sins, but I don't know if I'll keep it on there. Probably not.
Nah, all I keep hearing is just how awful the animation is in general. So
yeah, so
I was just like, I'm good.
Like there's so many. Like I have Gun Gale Online. That's another one I want to watch. And then I have the 2 sad ones that I have yet to watch. Anohana and March Comes In Like a Lion. I know those. And then Your Lion April, like that comes in. And then I have like a string of what's it called? Of lesbian anime. I have Suzuki Garai, Citrus,
Bloom Into You.
Bloom Into You. Yep. I have that whole like thing there. So it's like, you know, Domestic Girlfriend going in there. Like I have so many anime that
you're gonna hate the ending of that one.
Of Domestic Girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Oh God. I gotta rearrange this list because they're all full of like older anime, clearly. But point is I have a lot to watch that's not season at some point in life. Yeah, sorry,
I will eventually get to some of mine. But what you call it? There's 2 more. The Blue Wolves of Mibu. It's getting a fall 2024. I did add that to my list. It looked interesting from the poster. It's like it's a historical type samurai. So,
let's see how they fuck it up with science and magic.
Well, it's like there's no science, thankfully.
Thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully. And finally, Dr. Stone is officially getting a season 4, and it will be the last season.
We can't wait to talk about that later.
Yeah, that'll be later. But yeah, it'll be called Dr. Stone's Science Future. It'll be covering the America arc and then the space arc. So that will be it.
True.
And that's it for the news.
You know, we should try and like come up with like news like they do on fucking Saturday Night Live. That would be fun.
All like one of
Anime
those,
news with fucking Saturday Night Live theme.
and just make some accusations about certain anime characters.
Yeah, just
like Mei.
Oh my god. Let's talk about that when we get to Juju.
Yeah, we could probably start with that because we're gonna start with the penultimates first. So
It's true.
all right,
Start with Juju?
we could.
Oh gosh.
Well,
there's so many other. There's so many better ones. There's so many. I'm sorry, so many worse ones to start with than Jujutsu.
Well, let's start our solos. What do you have, or you don't have anything?
What do I have? That's a good question. Not an STD, thank God. I gotta start. Actually, I gotta edit this list now. We've got finales out the way. Ragnar Crimson. What happened this week in Ragnar Crimson? So there was no Cowboy Go Away Boys. That skipped for whatever the fuck reason this week. So that's that. Let me go to.
Is Ragnar all you have?
No, I have 3. I just never coordinate myself in time to give you the reviews because I don't remember them like that. We'll start off with Deadmon Deathplay, the penultimate. Oh no, never mind. We watched Deadmon Deathplay together.
Yeah, we
Stupid.
do.
I don't know why that's there.
We'll start with that together.
Yeah, that's fine. Fuck. Which one should I start with? I don't. What the fuck happened in Ragnar? I'm trying to think. I honest to God don't remember really what happened in Ragnar. This is kind of frustrating. For what it's worth.
And that was the end of Core 1. So
and that is the end of Core 1. I'm trying to think of, like, now I have to like work backwards to get to like that point. I mean, basically at the end of the day with Ragnar, I can just summarize that they're at the precipice of the fight the fight that's going to go on between like I believe it's like 60,000 dragons versus like these 1,000 people. So that's interesting from that perspective. I guess another piece that happened in Ragnar is basically one of the people I think was asking Ragnar what he thinks about the princess, and he's like, like I don't not like her, things like that. So I guess that was something that came up. I'm drawing a blank on what happened on Ragnar. I wish Starman was here right now. Starman would be able to like tell me exactly what we're doing with that, but I'm drawing a fucking blank. I'll move on. Actually, I got an idea because I'm gonna read Starman's review. Give me a second, Crimson. I'm just gonna steal Starman's review for Ragnar Crimson. One moment. We're gonna do most recent on this, and the first core has wrapped up, and he didn't write anything. That is wonderful. Way to not help me, Starman. All right, we're gonna skip Ragnar Crimson. I am excited for Core 2. I am definitely excited for Core 2. And if I'm looking at my finale list, since we're wrapping up the Core 1, let me go to the notes here. Let me go to awards. Had I been able to put Ragnar in there, it would have definitely made my top 10. It would definitely made my top 10. Won't say exactly where at this stage, but it definitely would have made my top 10. And then had it made my top 10, it might have had a shot to make my my top 30, which now I have to edit because of the finales that we had there. Okay, moving on. We'll go with Jesus, what do I have? I'm all sorts of fucked up today. Jeez Louise.
That's all right.
Oh no, I can put never mind, we're not doing Kingdom of Ruin because we're reviewing that together.
Yeah.
Nice. So I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I only have 2 then. So it was Ragnar Crimson Cowboys thing and My Goofy Boss. All right, I can go with My Goofy Boss because I did kind of summarize it. Episode 11 of My Goofy Boss wasn't that bad. My Goofy Boss. They did for the first time. So like one thing you'll notice if you watch the show with My Goofy Boss will like have like stories that last for the most part at least half the episode, if not the full episode. Episode 11 or 10, I think it was episode 10. Yeah, episode 10 basically kind of did multiple short stories surrounding like the time period that they were in. So that was different, but not bad. Episode 11 though, that's where shit kind of got serious. And so from that perspective, basically episode 10. Okay, so episode 11 though, basically his proposal gets through. So Momose gets a proposal and it's accepted, it's good, it's greenlit. So he's gonna have an ad actually placed. So because of this, he gets a work bonus. He does the calculations and he's like, oh, now that I got this bonus, I can officially move out of Shirozaki's house. And so that weekend they go and they start like looking at different apartment complexes, but they're all like fucked up in one way or another. Like one apartment complex has thin walls and the people are like, shut the fuck up. And there's another one that's like right next to a train station. So you hear like literally the fucking apartment is shaking because the train is right next to it. And there's another one when you open the curtains, there's a graveyard in the backyard. So like all these one, and there's another one where freaking the like there's some kids in the background that are in the upstairs apartment that leave the faucet on and it leaks into the apartment. Like all these fucked up ones. And he's just like the realtor lady. She's a nice lady. She's like, I promise I'll find you something good. Don't worry about it. Just trust me. And they're like, okay, we will. But Shirozaki is basically telling him, he's like, there's no rush for you to move. You can stay as long as you like. I don't mind the company. I don't mind you there. Like, I like you being there. So there's no reason to move. So that was really nice of Shirozaki. And then from there, things again continue to heat up. Basically, the second half of the episode was actually no, to that effect. Let me go backwards really to that first half. While they're looking at the apartment complexes, you have their little cat, and that's why you would absolutely love this cat, Matt. This cat's name is Hakuto. You would love this.
I've seen images of the cat.
Dude, the cat is like a tsundere cat. He's like, I don't want to, I don't want affection, as he like rubs himself.
It's
like, I didn't ask you to leave
yeah.
me. Guy comes back, like, I'm so happy you're back. So like, there's like a lot of cute moments with him trying to find like a particular button, and he's like upset. He's like, oh, you always give me things, I can never give you anything. And then at the end, Shirozaki is like, I appreciate you here. You've had my house a lot more lively, And then you see the cat start to cry, and he gives him a little fish toy and shit. And so that was really cute, really fucking cute. You would love Hakuto. Anyway, all right, so the second half of episode 11 for that was actually, like I said, pretty good. Basically, Momose goes to, like, he's going back to the aquarium where his proposal was done to set up, they do final preparations and whatnot. And they pass a cafe, and the cafe is really close to his old job, and it's a cafe that he would, like, normally go to with his old boss. And so he starts to get triggered. But he looks up at, like, the second floor of this cafe, and he sees someone in a suit, and it looks eerily similar to his old boss. And he starts freaking the fuck out, and he's like panicking. And then Shirozaki sees this and like grabs his hand, and they're like, "Come on, let's go." Da da da. So they go over to the place. Everything's like okay for now. And then Shirozaki looks over, and that same figure that he saw in the mirror is at the aquarium, and he starts freaking out for Momose. And he's trying to lead him away. And eventually Momose's like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, I think your old boss is here. And keep in mind, the old boss wants to like literally fight and fucking beat the shit out of Momose for quitting, and still puts him down like, you're a piece of shit. Like, you're never going to be anything. Like, you're just an errand boy bitch, things like that. So, again, Momose starts freaking out, and they end up being cornered, and they're just on a bench. And Momose is just going through his head. He's like, I left my job because I didn't want to deal with my boss. And even though I have such a great boss, I'm still triggered and I'm still bothered by everything that happened. Like, and then he realizes as this is happening, he's like, I'm not going to get over this until I confront this son of a bitch. And as this is happening, the guy, the quote unquote old boss looking figure, comes over, and they both stand up, and they're about to like, shit's about to pop off. But we find out that the figure that's been following them around was one of Momose's old coworkers. And he's a friendly dude. And there's a piece in the cafe scene earlier on when he thinks back to that, where basically Momose's texting a coworker, and the boss is like, "D, this is your problem. This is why you're a fuck up, because you have friends. You shouldn't talk to anybody but me." And he goes into his phone and blocks all of his contacts so he can speak to no one, which is stupid because he could just unblock them. But Momose never did. And so the guy comes over. His name is Fujiwara. Or Fujikawa, something like that, or Fujima, I don't know, something like that. Something with an F. Fuji, we call him Fuji. And Fuji is basically like, hey, just wanted to see how you were. I saw you here. Like, you have me still blocked, so I can't contact you. And Momose's like, oh, I'm sorry. And he unblocks him like he should have done before. So he unblocks him from the phone, and basically he gets info like, yeah, your former boss is still a dickhead. My boss now, he wasn't really a dickhead, but now he's becoming a dickhead more and more. And your former boss was here, but he got water splashed on him, and he like almost fought a janitor, so he left. So he's like, hey, we can talk like, normal friends, and I'll give you the info on your former boss if you want to know. And it's like, no, I don't really want to know. But regardless, it's still like that moment that he like felt, and he's like, all right, I'm never gonna get over this trauma if I don't confront the trauma head on and see it through the end. So that was like really the overall encompassing thing between that, and then also Shirosaki wanting to be there for Momose. Like he really looks at him like a really like close friend. As I've said before, the series gives off yaoi vibes, especially with the confirmation of a bisexual character. But in reality, it really is just like a really dope fucking boss looking out for his subordinate from that piece. So that was actually a really nice end to that penultimate episode of Boss is Goofy.
Nice.
And like I said, I really hate that I gave you forbidden deductions and not this.
Yeah.
This would have probably made your list.
Or come close, but I feel like, as I said, this is why I said last week, this is why I feel bad that you gave me Kingdom of Ruin and why it started late with it, because I don't have room for it.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Again, like 1 to 8 is set.
Yeah.
The 9, 10, and my honorable mentions, they're like still fighting to get in. Like, let me in.
Dude, I mean, my 13 has been set. It's just the order. And I changed the order of stuff due to today's finales. So now,
yeah.
And I'll give you guys I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a small spoiler. Today's finales, 4 of them, all made my top 10, and are all like sequential, back to back to back to back in the list. I'm not gonna tell you where, but they're back to back to back to back to back. So basically, my top 10 is set at this stage, 0 doubt. My top 10 is 0 doubt is set, and then really it's just like I said, playing with the order when you really think about it, and it's like 11, 12, and 13. I think that's really what it is. And the one that we mentioned that we're going to talk about later, Shield Hero, that's the only one that I'm like, I wish it could make the list. And I don't know. We'll see how
I'll have a more clearer answer for mine after tomorrow.
I think, you know what it is? I think I'm waiting on one of the shows that is like going to be like next week, and that'll determine whether Shield Hero makes my list or not. Anyway,
so you're waiting on Paladin.
No, Paladin's set. Paladin's got a really good spot. It's set. I'm good. Paladin 0 doubt made my list. Paladin made my list after like week 7 or week 6, some shit like that.
Yeah.
It made
we'll definitely get to Paladin later.
We will. All right, I'm done.
All right, cool. I don't remember Vexation Shed the Vampire Princess enough. I know Nelia Cunningham and the Gaines Blood family do have some type of relation.
Sure.
And apparently Nelia knows Kamari's deceased mother, Uline. So I was like, oh, interesting. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. So I guess like she technically like raised her like a little bit like younger, like taught her some things.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice to see. I know Carla was aware of Kamari's core implosion, where basically once she drinks someone's blood, she gets fucking ultra instincts, kill everyone, no mercy.
That's a vibe.
I know it's cool when she does it though. So
yeah,
like I fucking love it. But Heavenly Paradise is picking a fight with the Moon Knight Empire. I guess Gara, who is one of the 8 illustrious generals. And Nelly wants to prove that she can take down either one. But they're held back by Kamari. Basically, wants like a different... Probably a bit of way it is, because again, Kamari by herself, she doesn't know she has this power still. So he's always trying to find a way like bullshit around it. So she's Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball.
Mr. Satan.
But she can actually do shit. But I don't know, Mr. Satan can do it. But
oh god,
stop.
Oh God.
What you call it? Nelia was able to transport Kamari, Vilhays to like safety.
Mm-hmm,
The war's going on.
mm-hmm.
And Nelia wants to give her the corruption regarding her kingdom and wants Kamari's help.
Mm-hmm.
Kamari actually says yes, and Nelia got so happy she kissed Kamari on the lips. So Vilhays, the maid, is jealous as fuck. She wants to kill this person that did it.
Ooh.
It's like, you motherfucker. It's like, no, don't do that. And
You
then fucking Nelia's like, oh, but Nelia's like, oh yeah, that's just a custom for my people.
Mm-hmm.
And her right hand person's like, don't tease him like this. And then Villain's like, hey, so shall we do this greeting?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, you're not allowed to kiss me. You're fucking creepy.
Ew.
Yeah, so yeah, she'll let everyone else flirt with her, kiss her, just not the maid, because the maid's a fucking creep. So that's gonna be the setup for the penultimate tomorrow. Decent episode. Again, it's just too much right now. But the fact that half our stuff is gone, it'll be easy to remember shit.
Fucking felt
Indeed. All right, let's go on. Let's go to Freeing because it's not a penultimate.
All right.
Basically, the party arrived to a small village, and there's a certain demon monster thing that's like put in like villagers and all to sleep, like spores or something like that.
Okay.
But they don't know that. They don't know what's going on. Freeing, Fern, Stark, and Scene, they basically try to retreat for now, but too late. Fern and Stark are passed out, collapsed, sleeping. So it's now just Scene and Freeing. Freeing says she'll take care of the monster whenever they find it, but now Freeing passed out. So now Scene's by himself. Like, shit. All right. What's the worst that can happen? And then this fucking plant monster thing is right there. It's trying to attack. Then eventually Freeing woke up and shot the thing to death. One shot kill. And he's like, got it.
Rip.
Yep. They go to the next day. Where the leader of this village, Orden, he sees Stark, and he's like, you look exactly like him. He's like, all right, let's take him with us to the castle. So they took the whole party to the castle, and basically says, Stark looks like my son. Let me borrow him because he died in battle, and the people don't know that. So they want like him pretend to be our son just for this thing, and we'll figure it out then. And Stark doesn't want to do it, but Fern tells him like, hey, we need money. We have no money, basically. We have like 15 copper, something like that.
We're broke.
Yeah, basically, we're broke.
Broke AF.
So he offers, all right, I'll give you like these 100 pieces of gold type of things. Like, what's the equivalent of that? Like, we'll have food and everything for a year at least with all that money. Like, well, okay, sure, take them. So Freeing is just busy eating cake, Fern eating donuts, and Scene's just hanging around somewhere.
I will eat cake.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, from that picture. Yeah, but so basically they're like teaching Stark how to be like proper. Like a properly dance type of thing, mannerisms, all that good shit. While Fern and Freeing, they're lollygagging somewhere around the castle. Fern eventually checks up on him. He's like, "So, how's it all going?" Like, no, this doesn't suit me. Like, oh yeah, show me. And Stark got that on one knee in front of Fern. It's like, ah, and she's like, "You're right. It doesn't suit you." Like, I was like, she likes him. Stop it. We know she likes him.
Yeah.
And now they dragged people around the castle. Like, oh yeah, Third, you're doing shit too. He's like, what? Like, no, yeah. Well, he needs someone to dance with at the day, and you are his friend. So now we got to teach you how to dance and all this. So they gave her like a nice little dress and everything. They teach her some lessons. Stark has a conversation with Orden, and Orden like teaches him how to fight his style, like his style of sword fighting. And he sees over to the son. His name is Mutt. And he was kind of like Stark, where basically not as strong compared to the older brother, while the older brother is considered the prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
So he sees that in him, and he talks to the dad a little bit. He's like, "So what do you think of Mutt?" And Orden tells him, and Orden says, like, "I think he will be a better swordsman than me in the future." It's like, do you tell him that? Do you like actually like give him compliments, stuff like that? It's like, yeah, I do, type of thing. And Stark just tells him, like, I'm never gonna replace your kid, so I'm never gonna stay here. And then Orden's like, nah, I know. And he'll say he'll cross that bridge when that happens. It's time for the dance, time for the ball. Stark is talking to Fern for a bit, and then Stark got down on one knee and offered to dance with Fern. Beautiful little sequence of it. They're dancing, Seeing and Fern are like watching from afar. Then scenes like to Freehan, like, hey, so do you want to dance? Like, nah, I'm eating this cake. I ain't dancing. It's like, I see.
Naruto.
Yes. I didn't see today's episode yet, so I will. He's right here. He's right here, Starman. Calm down. Calm your titties. Calm.
I went to get water, damn it. That's what I wrote in the chat. Did you not see what I wrote in the chat? I said, going to get a bottle of water, Matt. BRB. Damn, can't even keep myself hydrated, even though
I know. How dare you?
How dare I fucking try and keep up?
Yeah,
with
don't even get out of here.
You rat bastard.
Shit. Motherfucker.
But
motherfucker. No. Exactly.
Did you see, by the way, Conrad posted Bruce Pritchard, I guess, got shoulder surgery, and he has like an apparatus that puts ice in the shoulder. That was fucking funny too.
Yeah, that was nuts. All right, moving on. Let's go with Dark Gathering. A new ghost-like creature in the mix. Her name is Dorothy. She looks like a gothic Lolita. Not Lolly, guys. Calm down.
Lolly.
Lolita, like like the maid type of dress. Black bow, big eyes. So it's like one of those marionette dolls like you would see from
Shadow's God. House. As soon as you said marionette dolls, I'm like,
yeah, that you see from like Shadow's house. Starman, you know this already.
Hell no. To the no, to the no. Hell no.
And what you call it? She's creepy as fuck. Just by talking to her.
No shit, Sherlock. I wouldn't have guessed.
No, I fucking love it for that. And Yaoi, she doesn't trust her. Like Dorothy, it's like Dorothy's a part of the kami.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's part of the main antagonist. But like Dorothy's like keeping an eye on Yaoi in school. Yeah, because we see Yaoi's school finally.
Oh,
I know. She's you forget she's an actual student.
She's in what, like third grade?
How old is she? Like 8?
Is she?
I'm not sure.
And then she's in like third grade.
I gotta look. I gotta look there. Hold on. Shut them out there. Does not tell me. Hold on. Come on, get me. Not profile picture.
Creep.
Right?
Not creep.
And don't tell me her age. Elementary student. She's a third-year elementary student. What is that in Japan?
Third-year elementary student. Well, it depends on if they're going backwards or not. And what do they count elementary school? Hey, Google, what is a third-year elementary student in Japan?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
She's 9. She's 9.
Do you want to know what are the levels of school in Japan?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, while we're on the subject.
On the website education.jnto.go.jp, they say, the Japanese school system primarily consists of 6-year elementary schools, 3-year junior high schools, and 3-year high schools, followed by a 2- or 3-year junior colleges or a 4-year colleges. To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Okay, so if it's a 6-year elementary school, and elementary school starts in like what, first grade? So they basically count first through, or kindergarten. It could probably, I think it's kindergarten through like 5th grade. because 3 years of junior.
But
Oh no, you're right. It's 7, 8, and 9 because
9.
you start
Yeah,
10,
she-
11, 12.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, it
9.
is 1 through 6, and if she's third grade, yeah. So she's in third grade.
And what you call it? This class rep.
Incho.
Yeah. What?
That's what they call in Japanese. Incho.
Yeah. Basically, she's someone that Yaoi saves in this little thing because apparently this ghost was like blaming this class rep about something she did. I don't know, it's like a taking picture type of thing. Like it's a vengeful spirit that taught in these students. Says into like this another dimension prison type shit.
Mm,
And these kids die from it.
no clue.
But there's a few kids. Dorothy, but yeah, Yaoi was able to save the class rep. Dorothy's game is basically it became a mass media sensation who were traumatized at the school. So because of this, the school is closed because basically the kami wants the god wants Yaoi there to where the god is. Or sorry, no. Dorothy is working with the Scepter of Death, the thing Yaoi's looking for. I'm sorry. Wrong entity. The one that Yaoi wants, like the mother looking for, the one that took the mother. That's who Dorothy works for. So Dorothy was able to traumatize these students to make school closed for now, so that way Yaoi can go to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Dorothy did her job, and Dorothy has this blank stares. But Yaoi suspects the original Dorothy was replaced by a ghost. So, like, there's a ghost that's possessing Dorothy now. This is why she's acting like this. Ayako was able to go over there to check on the students, grab Yaoi, and this class rep is talking to Ayako. He's like talking about how he's like terrified type of thing. Sorry, her name is Yoko.
Oh no,
class rep. Yes. And then Ayako in her head's like, she's just like me. The fear of death is exhilarated. So she's gonna manipulate this girl. Like, no, stop, get away.
Nigete,
Nigarando, stop it.
Nigarando.
So she's like, if you ever get this feeling, this excitement, it's quite thrilling, isn't it? Just give me a call. She gives this kid her number. Like, no, what are you stop? Stop it.
Oh God.
You're grooming a child for fear. Don't like this.
Shaking my head.
Oh God.
While Spy Classroom may be a show that I return to, Dark Gathering doesn't seem like one I will.
No, I like Dark Gathering a lot better.
Oh, I'm sure.
But no, that was at the end of that. We got the finale. I'm still looking forward to the finale. Moving on. Protocol Ring. Our next penultimate. A little bit.
A little bit of that, okay.
The Pro League is still going on. Fox 1 is stacking up losses. It's not looking good for them. Yes.
L's.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, we were in the top 6 to get close, and now we're number 7. Because we need only the top 6 can go pro. And if we want to, basically, we got to win this next match. Great. Who is it? It's Sleeping Owl, the number 1 team.
Oh, wonderful.
It's like, motherfucker. So Shun has to deal with Naito again, basically.
Every time you do Naito.
Yes, exactly. And there's also more trouble because Yu's manager is saying,
You?
Yes, you.
You?
Yes. Yeah, she's telling you, hey, you're
Me?
not doing. Yes, you. Like, hey, you're not doing these gaming tournaments anymore. You are a high-level actress. I'm gonna make you a star. These games are distracting you. Stop it right now.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, like, you're not gonna play anymore. You're not playing this next match. Tough titties, basically. So I was like, wow, okay. Fuck you, basically.
Yeah, like, all right, well, you can get Truckun. Thank you, bitch.
Yeah, basically. So that's going on, and then we get to Shun. He's home. He's been avoiding Mio until Mio finally forces him to talk. Like, as she asks again, "Am I in your way? Am I a bother?" He's like, "No, you're none of those things." He's like, "Bullshit!
Yes.
You're losing these games. You're losing these games. Are you still blaming yourself for me being a cripple?" Even though she's really not, but she still thinks she is psychologically
a cripple.
Yes. And then Shun's like, then Shun just has like, fine. How about this? If I win, you go to rehab, you go and leave me alone. But if I lose, I leave the house, I move out, I will get out of your life forever. And then Mio starts crying, get upset about it. It's like, and she's like, fine. So I was like, well, damn, fuck, okay. Oh, shit.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. Fox One is doing practice. Yu was about to talk to the manager about how she's going to quit.
Mm-hmm.
But Shun gets there and he talks about, oh, yeah, like we're going to win. It's like, why? It's like, well, I told my sister that if I win, she's going to rehab. And if I lose, I'm kicked out of the house. I'm kicking myself out. He's like, what? What?
Yeet.
One of the girls got up from the chair and slapped him across the face. Like, are you an idiot? Why are you doing this? That's your fucking sister.
5 fingers to the face, ho.
Yeah, the zombies like, that's your sister. You don't do that. Win just to win. Win for yourself. Win for her. Like, don't think of, oh, if I lose, I don't have a home, basically. All of this shit. They'll rally behind him. Like, Shun, you got this. We're going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Day of the tournament. They're all there. Looks like you said, fuck it, I ain't quitting, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Naito looks at Shun and is like, hey, what's going on? Like, I told you, if you're going to be a great gamer, get rid of your family. Yet you didn't do that.
Nope.
So you know what? You're not on my level. You're not my rival anymore. I don't think anything of you anymore. So
shit.
Basically, you have wasted my time. I'm just going to kill you in this finals, and then you're out of here. Bye-bye. And done there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Finals tomorrow. And there's no saving this. Paradox Live. It's time for the exhibition battle with Cosmez and Buraikon. Before that starts, though, we get a little flashback for Buraikon. And they talked about why they disappeared after the first Phantom Live tournament. And it was more to study the Phantom Metals. With the Phantom Metals, basically creates illusion through music. And the type of music that it reacts to is rap. But the more you do it, the metal in that corrodes in your body till you die. The more you do it.
Mm.
So I guess they're trying to do more research on it. And I guess they're ready to come back on the public. They have a great song. Fans are fucking happy. They're pumping their fists. And then one of the guys from Cosmez, Kadada, he's like, fine, like, me and my brother will take you on right now. And then Baraikon's like, 2 of you? Where's the other? And he's like, what? Like, where? Oh, you don't remember. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, your brother. He's been dead. Oof. So, Kanata created a mental image of him. So basically, Kanata has been rapping by himself the whole time. While his brother was an illusion, because he died from the metal corrosion.
Mm.
So, and he like blocked that memory out, thinking, "Oh, my brother's alive. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna get this to get the money to cure him." And Baraikon just shattered his fucking world. So now Kanata ain't gonna rap. Like he's out. He's psychologically down for the count. The other band members like, "Hey, what the fuck?" Bullshit type of thing. While that's going on, Anne and Hajun, they meet up. They finally found Alan, who basically basically left the rap battle before he even started for the finals. He opened about how he cannot create illusions. It was basically the other teammates. And he says if he did, they would die. And they're like, you know what? Fuck it. This ain't the first time. We'll be fine. Let's go back over there. Let's go basically beat their asses. So they appear from the helicopter up in style. They're probably gonna have to show them Baricon and see what the fuck is up. That will be the finale of it. I cannot wait. The bombshell with Naida not being there is a big what the fuck. So how were they able to talk to him and all that? So how powerful was this image that he was able to make of him? But one of the other bandmates from one of the other rap groups, probably an interesting point. He just looked at us like, these guys are ghosts. I was like, and we don't know what he means by that. Like, are they dead or just? I don't know. They didn't explain it yet. I think they will in the finale. So I cannot wait for that. I got 2 more. All right. Stardust Telepath. Great stuff. Umika, Yu, and Haruno. They meet up with Kei and her group for the science for the rocket. Basically, they're getting advices on how to make a proper rocket. Learn from themselves. Like they're gonna do it themselves. So okay, like, this is good. So what if you tried it like this? So they're all getting like helpful advice. It was great. They're like, oh, look at Kei trying to be a good mentor, yet she fucks up in school the whole time. Like, you know, when she forgot to fill in our championship registration work for the last tournaments. But she does a big fuck up. Kei's like, stop it, shut up. You guys are silly. Umika goes to Raimon's house, tries to convince her, okay, we want to build rockets for you again. And basically, all right, fine. We want to do a rocket contest. If I win, you hear us out. But if we lose, we'll leave you alone forever. We won't let you try to come back. None of that. Okay, fine. We go to the next day. Raimon, she still sounds super upset. And she does her rocket launch thing. He's like, my altitude is, you know what? I'm not going to tell you. Go. You guys go. They do it next. They had like 80 meters up, while hers was 35. So Raimon lost. And but Haruno, she looked at her rocket, like, give me that. They found out that Raimon intentionally lost. She put a weaker battery in the rocket to make it not go as high. And then Haruno's like, say, you're a fucking liar. You said you wouldn't give up anymore. You're not even trying. Raimon finally opened up like how she was actually happy that they asked her to build rockets with her, that she wanted to be involved, but all Raimon does is push people away whenever she thinks she's going to have a connection with someone. She just pushes them out immediately. And she was beating herself up. Umika was apologizing to her. Like, I gave you all that burden. I didn't want to do that. That wasn't the point. And that's about how basically, like, people like you are why I like. Basically, it's like I feel like I have a home here on Earth. I didn't feel like that way before, but now I do. And you're one of the reasons why. So Raimon finally, she had a good cry. They got hugged. They're all friends. They're all in the group again. They're all happy. The tough love part is over. The after credit, they're all talking about how they're going to have dinner together. And Umika passed out because she was so overloaded with emotion of everything that happened, like tears, happiness, all that. And that little heart-to-heart thing. She collapsed to the floor.
Oh,
She's getting the fever. So it's like, shit, no.
Boy, that's a theme with these last few weeks, huh? Multiple anime.
Yeah, with the fevers, yeah.
I never understood like the fact that the Japanese just don't have good constitutions for shit.
Right. Yeah, and Chris was telling me, is like, when we both watched the episode, like, I didn't sign up for Fields. We just wanted nice girls, slice of life, building rockets, one's an alien. But no, we got Fields in this episode.
Ew.
And I was like, I didn't sign up for this shit, man.
Oh God.
But moving on, my solo finale, I'm in love with the Villainess. Ray and Claire, they're not speaking to each other. They walked past each other. That was how they started the episode. Minoria gets pissed at Ray. It's like, why aren't you fighting for Claire anymore? Why aren't you doing anything? I thought you loved her. It's like, nope, she has you, so why the fuck do I care?
It's true.
Yeah, because basically you chased me away from her. Then Ray was like, nope, you chased yourself away. You are a coward. You didn't fight hard enough for her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oof. And fucking with Minoria, you found out she's not so innocent either. Especially with the concept of love. Apparently, she had a maid that she was very attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
She sexually assaulted her. But she said, but I made a move on her and I never saw her again. Like, no, say what you actually did. You were forcefully groping her. Thinking it was love. It was none of that. You creeped her out and she doesn't want to work for you. But no, I made my move and she didn't, and I never saw her again. I was like, yeah, because you were very forceful with it. And she talked about how she now went into brothels to find women as a closet lesbian ordeal. Mm-hmm. So I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, so Minoria, well, say fine. If you really love Claire, do something about it. They have another contest thing. There's the thing like there's a scale. And if you put an item on it, it'll show whose love is more for the other person. So they're going to do that for Claire. Whoever has a better love will get Claire. So Ray's like, fine, I'll prove it. We get to Ray. She grabs the slime Ray lair. Like, we're gonna go into the woods. We're gonna go high up in the mountains. We're gonna look for a certain thing. She says she knows Minari's gonna go for this certain flower. That's like eternal love type of thing. I know what I can find, but we're gonna go all the way up. We're gonna go in deep. We're going to the hidden dungeon, basically. Today's the next day. Ray ain't there. It's just Claire. Claire's talking to Misha, and Misha talks to Claire. Is like, so how do you actually feel about Claire? Because Claire's actually upset that Ray basically quit as her maid and like stopped feeling feelings for her. And Claire's like, oh, she's very forward. She's annoying. She's stubborn. But I really like her. So Claire was actually, she finally admits her feelings.
No.
So she's like, all right. So then Misha's like, fine, then why didn't you go after her? Why didn't you tell her? And she's like, a noble and a commoner can never happen. So I can't. And Minoria, she calls Claire up. Talks about her love for her. She puts the flower down. Like, oh yeah, mine's the best. This is what I love for you. I never gave up. But she said this. She said the words to her about how she would protect her when they were kids. That melted Claire's heart. And she's like, oh, Ray's not here. I guess she doesn't care about you after all. Ray gets there. He's like, wait! It's like, I got something that will prove it all. And like, what? She has a stick. A stick from a branch, a tree branch.
Switch.
They're like, what the fuck is this?
It's like, a switch, bitch. You never been whipped by one before?
No, it's too small for that. It's like, it's a fucking stick. Like, you kidding me? Over this flower?
It's the stick that's been up your ass for all this time.
Yeah, basically. So she puts the stick on the thing, it grows into this giant tree. And yeah, it beat the scale. It beat the fucking flower, this rare flower.
Mm.
And she got down on one knee, talked about her actual feelings for Claire, how she actually means them.
Mm-hmm.
And she poured her heart out to Claire. Claire's flustered.
Mm-hmm.
And then Minari's like, all right, you win. Oh, but I was actually in love with you the whole time, not Claire. I used her to get to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then she made a move on her, like she was like forcefully trying to pull her in. Like, oh, you're struggling. I like that. And then you hear a scream. You hear Claire say, "Stop!"
Mm.
And she grabbed Ray. She got her behind. Like, no, Ray belongs to me. Just stop taking things that are mine. Like, oh, you got it.
Oh.
And then Ray's like, say that again. It's like, you shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Then Minari's like, all right, fine. You can have her. Cool. I'll have your hair.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Claire actually blurted out, Ray's mine, I like her type of thing.
Mm.
So yeah, they're slowly gonna be a couple. Minaria gets called back to her kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
But before that though, Ray is still uneased. Because in the game, we talk about what she means by trying to save her.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out Claire eventually gets executed in the game.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So that will be potentially season 2 if we get it. But before that, though, Minaria, she calls Ray to the side. Then Minaria is like, "Who the fuck are you?" Ray's like, "What? Like, how'd you know how to beat this flower thing? You knew something about Claire's dad. That's why you got the maid job. Like, what are you?" It's like, "Nope, I can't tell you that." It's like, "Are you a spy? Are you trying to assassinate her?" It's like, "Nope, I swear on Claire's life that I am none of those things. I am just here for her. That's all you need to know. I am not going to elaborate further, because if I was isekai, you're not going to believe me." Yeah, I agreed, Starman. I fucking agreed. So out of pocket.
Mm-mm.
So then Minari eventually leaves. So the fucking Bauer brothers, Misha, they're all teasing Ray and Claire. Say, "Oh, so when's the wedding?" And then fucking Claire gets like, "Oh, a wedding with a commoner?" You're like, "Oh, what's that?" And yeah, she's being sit there. Like, "Stop it! I didn't say anything." And then yeah, we go to the next day of school. Ray with Claire doesn't call Ray commoner anymore. It's like, "Oh, like you actually saying my name?" Like, "Well, I should, since we're, like they're dated. They're dated
Together.
They're dated." Yeah, and then Ray whispers to Nia, "I love you, Miss Claire." It's like, "What was that?" And then she shouted in the classroom, like, "Stop it, you're embarrassing me," type of thing. Very cute, a lot of over-the-top moments. I enjoyed this series a lot. I'm glad I watched this dub. I'm going to give this a 3 3/4 out of 5. I cannot wait if we get a season 2. I hope so. Some of the stuff was slow, but the stuff we really got, I enjoy it. I had a good laugh. I like the chemistry of Ray and Claire. Power Brothers were pretty good. Minaria was way too much, especially for that finale, which is cool. But yeah, either way, I can't wait.
It sounds like it's top 13 certified.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Depends on everything that happens tomorrow and Sunday.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's get to our penultimates. All right,
right?
You said Dead Mount, so go ahead.
You said Dead Mount.
Yep,
I was like,
so
whatever you want to do. Let me go backwards. One moment.
Yep.
Dead Mount, Death Play. Dead Mount, Death Play. Dead Mount, Death Play. Dead Mount. I kept it relatively short, honestly, for my review. I mean, basically,
yeah, it was like 2 certain things are really needed.
Yeah, the major things, basically, the major thing, truly, the first major thing is basically Civil versus fucking Polka. Silva, and that was a pretty damn good fight. That was actually a really solid fight.
Oh yeah,
they fight for a good portion of it, while like the real like secrets of Polka are like
his name.
Unveiled. Yeah, like his name, which we can't pronounce.
Yeah,
so
we're not
even gonna bother.
Yes.
We're not gonna bother. But so he'll keep being Polka. But Polka, we find out basically that Civil knows a lot about Polka and a lot about that time frame, despite the fact we find out she wasn't like we found out, I believe, in the previous episode, but she wasn't born in that time frame. She was supposed to be there, but she never was. But she knows a lot because of supposed papers that she read.
Civil's a guy.
She looks like a chick. What is it with all these like these gender fluid characters? Make them something. They are man or they are woman.
They can be both. They can be
non-binary. Or fine, be trans. But get a label. Label them. Or if they say they cross-dress. Okay, they cross-dress. That's cool. Come on. Give me identity. Every person to me has a fucking identity, damn it. Frustrations of life.
Sure. Continue.
Anyway, so Civil supposedly reads papers that have this background, and so that's how I'm just gonna might as well just use the they and thems and stuff. So that's how they figure out that what's it called? That about Polka, about his background, and things of that nature. They know Civil knows everything about like Polka, the ranking system, figures out that Polka's ranked fourth? I think it's like fourth. Yeah, fourth, ranked fourth. And we see Polka basically attack her, and he's got the edge early on. And as Civil attacks, Polka's like they are just brute forcing it, right? They don't have an idea of how to cast magic. They're just shooting magic out. But over the course of the fight, Civil figures out how to cast that magic, and it slowly gets better. So that's the first piece. The second piece surrounds the fire-breathing bug, where the cops basically figure out that what's it called? The true identity of the fire-breathing bug, and we actually see and I don't know their names, but we see the two surviving what's it called? Experimentees from 100 years in the past, and basically they use some sort of, I guess, is it some sort of like brainwashing, or was it like a medical procedure? I think it's like a brainwashing type effect, right?
I think so.
Yeah, like this brainwashing type effect to basically give them subliminal messages and implant basically a second personality in these folks. So that's why when you hear them talk like this in the video, it's not actually, that's the alternative personality. They can normally talk like any other human, but when whatever switch is flipped, that's when they become like the fire-breathing bug. And so they're just a collective and descendants of those people. But in particular, what's his face? Where is it?
Phantom Solitaire?
No, I'm not talking about Solitaire. Didn't really do a hell of a lot in this episode. He's just trying to record. Yeah. Where is he? Is he not there? Who's the cop? The blonde cop. I know the other cop is Arase. Subaki, thank you. Subaki basically says, like, listen, at the end of the day, it's hard for us to prove your crimes because of who you are. So we're not going to prosecute you for all the hundreds and thousands of arsons you've committed over 100 years. However, we will stop you from cooperating with Solitaire. And basically, we're kind of like left on a cliffhanger in terms of what's going to happen with that particular fight, because this is happening basically at the same exact time that Polka and Civil are fighting each other. Also, while this is happening, we get Polka's crazy brute force woman. Who is she? I forget her name.
The muscular woman?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me go to the page.
Mm-hmm.
Where is she? Where is my muscular? Not you. No. Not you. Yeah, with Sora.
Sora basically faces off against who was somebody? Was it somebody from? She's facing off against somebody, and I don't remember who it was.
I don't remember.
she's got a battle at the same time, basically. And then who's the diminutive girl that does the elementals?
The other one?
Yeah, the third one.
Let me go back again.
Oh, she's facing Shayu.
Okay.
Yeah, she faces Shayu. And then meanwhile, Misaki faces off against the third girl. The one that actually has the real polka. And so all those battles are going on like underneath them, basically. And then we see May, basically, she's like, oh, I get the chills, like, but I got a good scoop. And that's basically when the battle with Polka and Civil starts. And so again, like I said, the main focus is that battle. And Civil, I think honestly, Civil makes good points. Civil basically says, like, hey, like with our powers, we can rule this world, we can shape it to what we want. Or if you don't want to do that, that's fine too. We can make a hole in the universe, basically, and return back to our realm. So, and that's kind of like the goal that Civil wants. Civil wants to return to that realm that she's never been to, so she can do, or they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. But Polka basically kind of, he's set in stone. Like he's gonna live in this world and he's gonna protect his friends.
Yep.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, going backwards, part of that information Civil figures out is the fact that Polka's mother, rather, is a descendant of, like, I forget the woman's name, but that woman is Polka's mother in that world. And Polka puts two and two together. He said, as part, like, he put one condition on his reincarnation, that he would descend in the recently deceased corpse of a descendant. And so he puts two and two together and he thinks of his mother. So basically his mother, Polka's real mother, is basically in essence the figurehead mother that he didn't get enough time to spend with back in that age because his dad was an abuser and killed her. So that was actually quite interesting as well. So I like the way that they're tying the pieces together and such from that piece.
But no, I can't wait for Monday for this to finish up.
Yes. How it finishes up depends on whether it makes the 13 or not for me.
Right. All right, let's move on. The Reigns, forbidden deductions. Spitz is back. I forgot all about him.
Yep, basically.
And what's it called? Ron is like getting his crib pimped out, basically.
Yep.
New headquarters, make it look lively, like he has a room finally.
Yeah, he has a TV and couches and chairs.
I know he has a chair.
And tatami mats instead of the special room mats. The crazy room mats.
Exactly. But
what is it that Cornette says? The bounce house?
Yes.
Bounce house mats.
They're coming to take me away. Ho ho hee hee ha ha. But wings, but but yeah, Spitz wants his services to basically look for his brother.
Mm-hmm.
So in return, Ron agrees to secure a file related to the bloody field trip case that's basically close to him. So something that's about his past, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So they agree. They go to the Yada village.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Yamanashi prefecture, which was the last known place for where the brother was, who mysteriously disappeared. So, do you remember what else happened after?
After the brother disappeared. So basically, they go, and I don't know the woman's name, but they meet this woman, and basically, what's his name again? The dude who came back with an S. Spitz. Yeah, Spitz. Calls him like Spitz, like, was it Spitz Coon or Spitz like knee? Spitz knee or something like that?
I have no idea.
Like, they're really close to each other, but she acts like particularly strange throughout the episode. And there's like there's hints of like strangeness from them, from the town, I guess, mayor. And as they're like walking the town, basically.
Yeah, mayor's daughter, May.
Yeah, May. Okay, thank you. Actually, let me go backwards because they see May first. They see her just staring into like oblivion, basically. She's staring at a waterfall. And as Ron, Toto, and Spitz are like seeing this, all of a sudden a flying fucking axe comes out of nowhere and almost kills Toto.
Yeah.
And there's these three fucking like really like like suspect characters, like, oh, we're sorry, be careful next time. Oh, by the way, if you continue your journey, do be careful, like things like that, like all that shit. But so you could tell they're like kind of creepy. And so they go to the village, they meet up with everybody. That's where you meet Lee, or whatever her name was that you just said, me, whatever the fuck, and the town folk. And we also see a representative from, was it like the city, a representative from Tokyo or something, or a government, it was like a government official that was there on business, and he introduced himself, everything's good there. And they end up spending the night in the town because, again, they're trying to find the missing brother. But I'm totally slipping my mind. Did you already mention how the exchange about why they're going to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I did. Okay, sorry.
That was the case for this.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I was like, I'm.
Oh no, you're good.
Zoning out today. Anyway, so they're sitting there having dinner, and Toto looks outside, looks across across, like, I guess like a river, and that's there. He looks at the, like, I guess little like apartment thing that the government official was supposed to stay in, and he sees a snake, and it's a giant snake, and he sees what assumes to be a human body that it's holding, and he's like, what the fuck? So he tells that all three of them see it. They all run towards the building, and they hear a loud bang when they open the door, but nothing is there. No snake, no body, no nothing. And they're like, what the fuck is going on? The next morning, they find the body of the government official. He's got what appears to be snake, like strangulation marks on his neck, and he died from asphyxiation. And so this is now a murder investigation. So they're trying to figure out, they go back and forth. They're trying to figure out what it is, but there's no clues that are left. None whatsoever. There's no mud, like there's no footprints in the mud, nothing of the sort, going in, out of the things besides theirs. And as they peruse like the surrounding like village, they meet up with a couple characters and ask them a couple questions, but nothing truly of note. But there's still like some shadiness, like you could tell there's some shadiness with all these people. And then finally they go back to the building, and they said, they start looking, and they're like, we lift up the mats, there was nothing there, no trap doors or nothing. And all they have is a clue, and the clue is that Ron, earlier during this, I don't remember if it was during the night or in the morning, he dropped one of his sugar syrups, black sugar syrups, and it was on the mat. And while this is happening, we see Spitz look out the window, and Spitz sees a white snake. And keep in mind, basically at this stage, everybody in the town, they all believe in this snake god. And so now Spitz is slowly believing, like, oh, there's a snake god, it's vengeful, this is the snake god coming to get us, But basically he kind of has like some sort of like revelation. He has like an epiphany somehow when he ties the snake and all the circumstances. And Ron looks at him and is like, yeah, I think you figured out the crime, haven't you? And that's where the episode ends. So it was okay.
So hopefully it has a nice ending to this one.
I mean, we should maybe get a season 2 or 3, depending on how they stretch it. If it does not pop enough, it just ends here, and you gotta read the manga to finish the rest. Basically, which I have a feeling it might be that.
But we'll see. All right, let's move on. Let's go with Spy Family. This will be a relatively quick one.
Yep.
Because it's about Becky mostly. It's a Becky episode. She watched a romance movie, so now she's confident this will work on Lloyd. Now's my chance.
Mm-hmm.
So Anya, I'm gonna come over. Cool. Thanks. I'm coming over.
Mm-hmm.
She gets there. Becky gets dropped off. She sees Mr. Lloyd. She's head over heels already.
Oh.
And Becky says, imagine that she's gonna replace your and all this. Anya hears this in her head, like, Becky's gonna become Anya's mom. He's like, no, okay, all right, I'm gonna forget this. Hey, want to see my room? Want to see the house? Want the tour? It's like, this is the bath. Like, oh wow, it's a place for my weasels. And here's my room. Oh, here that's the storage space for me. So small. Down is just like, let's stop doing this.
No more tour.
No more tour for you.
We're done.
Yes.
That was funny how she, like, without knowing, because she's so like a child, belittled the shit out of Anya, like family.
Yep, exactly. Like, oh, fuck you. like I had a great cruise trip, but like, oh, it's an okay cruise. To just, it's an okay house.
Yeah, we're in first class, but I didn't like the furniture.
Yeah. Basically, what the fuck, yo?
We're in third class. I wouldn't even talk about it if I were you.
Yo, then hook your friend up. Like hook Anya up. Damn, if you're gonna brag about it.
For real, shopping trips, fucking vacations.
A boat trip. An actual boat trip.
Anya wants to go on an outing.
An outing, yes.
An outing.
She's Canadian now.
Eh?
She's an outing, eh? But
Mountie.
But yeah, Becky's like, hey, help me out here. That way you'll be fed by world-class chefs. And Anya's like, you son of a bitch, I'm in. I want it for the food. Because Yor can't cook.
She's a fat ass.
Yep. But yeah, Lloyd's talking to Becky. Becky takes it the wrong way. Like, oh, you learned about my family. You want to get closer? Lloyd's like, no, I just want information. There's nothing about the family, but you know what? It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt to do reconnaissance.
Yeah, because he's always working, no matter what.
He's a spy. Yep.
He doesn't know how to shut the brain off.
Nope.
And when he does, Anya tells him he's lame and makes him go in a midlife crisis mode. But yeah, then Yor's home. Then Becky's like, damn it, my competition's here. Look at Yor. Look at Yor. Yor's hot. She's all this. She can't cook. She's useless. She can't clean.
She's got boobies and strength.
She got thighs.
Thighs.
Exactly.
Thigh supremacy.
Exactly. Thigh supremacy, baby. Then then Becky's like getting close to Lloyd, and then she's like, oh, she talks about how she likes Lloyd, and Yor's like, oh, you guys are playing house. You guys were playing when I was gone. That's so nice. I'm glad Yor's nice. I'm glad Lloyd's nice to children. Becky's like, she gets collapses, like she said, like, oh shit, did I poison you? Did I poison you with the tea? And grabs her. She's like running out, looking for the hospital. Car comes, she yeets her.
That was fucking hilarious.
Yeets her.
That was fucking funny. Like a fucking football, like a Brett Favre football.
Yeah, and then she gets hit by the car. Like, the guy's like, oh my god, you okay? And she gets up right away, catches her well. She's like on the ground. And Becky's like, just put me down. I'm fine. I just love your husband. I want your husband. Like, why does he like you? He's like, I don't know.
And then she starts overthinking, like, I can't let them know this is a sham marriage.
Yeah, she likes that. He likes that I'm tough. Yes, that's it. Then I was just thinking world-class chefs like, yo, Yor, stay the fuck away. But yeah, they do the thing, like, test your strength. Becky can't even hold the hammer. Yor does it once, broke the damn machine. Lloyd's just impressed. He's like, you did that? You did that? Yeah, but then Yor and Becky bond a bit, teaching her how to fight. And then the last 5 minutes was basically Fiona. She's basically taking all of Lloyd's missions while Lloyd's on the cruise trip. So like she needs to be a strong woman. She needs to not take shit from anyone. But then she loses her confidence because she keeps thinking about Yor. It's like, damn it, like I can't compete with that still.
Nope.
Lloyd comes back from the cruise trip, gave her a gift, and then Fiona's like, ski. Skipping, she's happy. And that was where the episode ended.
Meh.
Yeah, no, it was okay. That's why I gave it that next.
This is literally, this show is carried by the Yor boat arc. That's it. That is it.
It's fine.
Anyway.
All right, let's move on. Apothecary Diaries.
Solid.
What the fuck?
Solid.
Yeah. We're gonna be talking about two things because these are the important things. Right away, like as it started, Mao went to the house with the caretaker. What was her name again?
Fei Ming.
Yeah,
Fei Ming.
It's like, oh yeah, hey, can we have a chat? So I know who did the Fei. I know who did the poisoning. Like, oh yeah, who?
You.
Looking at her. Like, I'm looking at her.
You bitch.
Basically, you accidentally poisoned the Empress's baby. You didn't know that honey was harmful to babies that age, and you couldn't tell her, so you had to cover it up. Since it was an accident, you know what was gonna happen, and then you saw Lishu, and you thought, perfect. If it happened to her, she can't get the blame on her, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, saying all this. That's why she put. So yeah. So now we know who actually poisoned the soup. It was her.
Yep.
It was Feng Ming.
Yep.
And then then Avatar actually figured it out with how she doesn't drink certain things because she got sick before because she was trying to get her sick through other stuff like the honey.
Yep.
Does that happen with what was that girl's name? The empress for the Adu, right? Aduo.
Who?
How you pronounce it?
Who? The
Aduo. The Andromedus one. The one that Lishu liked. Was that her?
Aru, Adu.
Adu, yeah.
Adu. Say Adu.
Adu.
I bid you adieu.
I bid you adieu.
Goodbye and good night. Shout out to Kenny Omega. Hope you feel better.
Yes, because he had a 50% chance to die if he didn't get a doctor.
Somehow I feel like many Cornette fans would have celebrated.
No.
We have some shitty fan bases. Cult of Cornette members. Some of our members are really shitty fucking people.
Oh yeah, no. Even Jim said like, we didn't. Why? We don't want death on him. Just stop wrestling.
Get out the business, not get out of life.
Oh man.
Anyway.
But Feng Ming's like, so what do you want?
Anything. Name your price. Anything you want.
And she's like, no.
I'm not going to be swayed.
Yeah.
In her head, she's like, sake!
Yes.
More on that in a little bit.
Yeah. But, basically just wants her to come clean.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, baby.
No, but she says that knowing that she's going to get executed anyway if she does.
Right. But if she was more honest and sincere about it might be, like, not as harsh.
Not as bad of a death.
Exactly. Get some grace. Get some mercy out of your death.
Which she did. She ends up getting hung. We could skip forward and reveal that part. She gets hung. I mean, there's worse ways to die in traditional Chinese culture of that time, is there not?
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, yeah. So hanging, not so bad.
Could have been beaten to death.
Could have been head chopped off. Could have been
exactly
brutal torture.
There's a lot they could have done.
Poison.
Burned.
Getting fed to a lion.
They could have done a lot of things. But it's nighttime. Mama's outside.
Mm-hmm.
Like thinking about life, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Adu comes up to her. Say, hey, you got a minute? Like, well, I got to persuade you. Sake! Yeah, and they talked about we skipped a certain thing about as a baby, like there was like a baby swap.
I think that was more conjecture though. I don't think that was
okay.
Anything that
because I know Feng Ming was talking about the Empress's baby, how no one was there for someone else giving birth.
Oh, well, there's two things if you want to go backwards, because she does mention the quack, because Feng Ming tries to basically talk about the quack doctor, and what's it called? Mao Mao is like, yeah, that quack doctor was my dad.
Yeah.
And it wasn't his fault. And then you go back, you see a flashback of like how he wanted to deliver the baby, but he was whisked away because of the Emperor's Dewagger having a baby instead at the same exact time, which is what complicated things. And so there's that piece. And then the second piece, the baby swap thing happens actually after this conversation. That idea comes after this conversation.
Yeah, but
I touch on that briefly because it does have some sort of weight to it.
But yeah, Adu talks about it a little bit. And then she's like, you know what? I'm done drinking. That she pours some out. She pours it for the homies.
No, yeah, she poured it out for her lady in waiting who committed suicide, which probably wasn't suicide. Feng Ming probably like did something to kill her too. And
now basically that's why she's like, yeah, because basically she couldn't have kids, and the one time she had a kid, it died.
Yeah. And we find out during this conversation that that Adu is like, hey, you know, like I'm the Emperor's friend. Like, you know, I wasn't supposed to be a consort. I wasn't supposed to like,
Anything
have the
like
baby, but things happened the way they were. It was a much glorious of a title than I was worth, and this is what happened as a result. So, I'm just moving on with life, basically, in essence. And they find out earlier from Jinshi that she's going to be moving to like the palace to the south. I guess it's like a retiree home for palace people.
Yeah. But
she'll live
before
life.
that, though, like when Mamo gets out, he sees Jinshi drunk.
Yeah.
And he hugs her from behind. He like falls over.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, stay, like it's cold. Like it's like he's actually crying. Like,
Yeah, he's crying because
stay.
Mao, of course, is like, you fucking creep, get the fuck off me. But then she like feels like the tears and sees the tears, and she's like, well, I should thank him for saving my life, because she almost fell over, and that's how she fell onto Jinshi. So she's like, as a reward for saving my life, I will let you hold on to me.
So she's like, I wonder, they put two together that Adu was talking to Jinshi.
Yes, they put two and two together because of the fact they were drinking.
Yeah.
And then that's where the conversation comes in, as you get this grand celebration of Adu leaving the palace. Mao puts two and two together as she looks at the two of them, because Jinshi greets Adu, and they were like, oh, like they could literally swap like clothes and they would look the exact same. And then they were like, she mentioned in the conversation when my child left me versus when my child died. And then so there's a theory that Mao has that maybe the child that she had wasn't necessarily her child, and the child that she actually did birth is Jinshi.
Right.
But she's like, it's superlative, just conversation, it's conjecture. So it's, not gonna worry about that. And then we see a nice scene basically with Lishu coming over to Adu, and it's just like, crying because she's gonna miss her.
And then she fell over.
She fell over.
And there's like, yo, Mao, just smack these bitches. Seriously.
For real, because you have the taste tester, who's her only real fucking friend in that whole group is her taste tester. And then like you have the other cunty bitches that are over there just fucking But then we see Mao make the observation that Adu looks very motherly as she comforts her child, knowing like this isn't goodbye, this is see you later type of shit. You know what I mean? So that was nice from that perspective.
But no, very nice episode.
This is so fucking good, dude.
It is. It's really good.
This is so good. I mean, we're gonna go into. Do you want to say, like, I guess where it would rank this week or the next week?
We'll say it.
There's not really a finale because it's.
I said, yeah, we'll say it during the awards. I know, and the core one is next week. Tomorrow. So, and then obviously take a week off to.
By the way, speaking of the awards, we might as well tell you guys real quick. Starman is normally we do the awards with Starman. Starman is out doing family things with his family, so hopefully has a great time.
Because we were originally gonna do Starman and Chris get their first one for Tuesday
with me hosting, and then we have our own on Thursday. So as a result, we're going to have one long fucking episode with you, Matt. You is Matt, me, and Chris. Chris will be joining us and giving us his reviews, and we all know he's got like 50 reviews this season.
Well, no, he's not gonna do reviews of us. We're gonna call him in when we do the awards.
You gonna call him in and do the awards? Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be way too long.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have to break that down. It's like 2 parts.
Yeah, because it's gonna be 2 parts either way. So.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but anyway.
So
let's move on.
News to look forward to next Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, as we record.
Yep, we are doing this Thursday.
Yes.
But now, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh. First off, let's talk about the Mei scene. Might as well get it out the way because it's not really consequential to anything else. Let's just talk about this now. So
Mei's not there anymore. She's fine. She's no longer in that.
Mei finished her duty and managed to make it to Malaysia all within like an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. Not only did she make it to Malaysia, she's in this beautiful luxury hotel. And who's in her bed, Matt?
Her brother.
It's her brother?
No, it's not like a real brother. I think no.
It's like a little like servant boy. Wee Wee.
Wee
Wee is in the bed with her. Wee Wee don't got clothes on. Neither does Mei Mei. Mei Mei being in bed butt naked, A1. Mei Mei in bed butt naked with a butt naked looking loli boy, Shotokan, not A1. And you can presume what's happened or will happen.
But no, I don't think she was never going to.
Well, I mean, so what I was reading online is that like they first off, people were surprised that they kept the entire scene, like that entire scene that unfolded is literally what happens in the manga, and so people like manga readers are like they were creeped out by this scene anyway because of the fact that you portray Willy as Shota. You know what I mean? So yeah, dude.
Well, they kept it, but of course, May teased her. She was on a phone call.
I wonder who she's on the phone with.
You'll find out. But anyway, Ghetto's just like to Mahito, do you want my help? It's like, yeah. It's like, well,
he didn't officially say yes,
but saying like, all right, this is how I'm gonna help you.
And he turns him into a giant, powerful orb of cursed energy. Really wicked scene. It was really wicked. Like literally, like did like some like space like conjuring shit. It looked like basically like a black hole as it sucked Mahito out, and you just hear no, and that like creepy fucking like cursed like soul voice, like, no, and then it turns into that fucking like condensed orb energy, and they call it Uzumaki.
Yep. So it's like bye.
Yes, and they call it Uzumaki, and we finally get Geto basically explaining to Yuji as Yuji tries to attack, and basically, Geto is doing some sort of like weird like dimensional thing where like he attacks him with like a cursed spirit, and the cursed spirit will basically suck him up, but then he lands in the exact spot that he's at. He does this twice. The second time is with like a bunch of like killer caterpillars, and so he's all fucking sorts of bloody and fucked up. He's down bad, and this is where Geto basically starts saying the principle of Uzumaki. They call it a powerful. It's one of the more powerful curse techniques in all of like jujutsu sorcery, and talks about how like he didn't really find much use for it because he felt like it was nothing more than like a tool to be able to recycle cursed spirits, like low grade cursed spirits, and make them useful. Which kind of ticks off Yuji because he's just thinking like, oh, when you're recycling those, that don't forget that those are like human spirits basically, and you're just toying with them, using them for like weapons. But he's like, with this one, with Mahito, I can do something with this. But then who do we see, Matt, come and save the day? The first time. Sorry, there's multiple savings of the day.
I'll say it's not me. It's not Miwa yet. It's Panda.
Oh yeah, no. Let's go backwards because that's how the episode actually really starts. The episode starts off with Panda finding the sensei. What's the sensei's name? Starts with a K.
Kamo? No, one person.
Kamo. We'll talk about Kamo in a second.
Yeah. What is that guy's name? Fuck.
It's like Kurosagi or some shit. Not Kuizaki.
He's the one. He was like the one with the cigarette in his mouth.
The sword. One with the sword.
I know who you're talking about. Let's try to.
We'll say sensei. So basically, Panda saves the sensei, and the sensei knows what happened. That's how he got caught up in the rubble. And he goes, Panda. He's like,
is it Kong?
No, not Kong.
Shio Kong, yeah.
No, it's a dude with a sword. Anyway, while you continue to find that, he looks at Panda, and Panda's like, "Listen, when this is all over, no matter what punishment."
Did he have a brown coat?
Don't recall.
Kusakabe.
Yes, him.
Okay,
that is him, Kusakabe. Right. So Kusakabe looks at Panda, and he's like, "No matter what, this is over." He's like, "I'm not gonna be on your side. I'm in favor of Yuji getting executed because basically he's like, you see what Yuji did?" And Panda's like, "No, that was Sukuna." And he's like, "The principle is that Yuji is in control of the spirit because it's his body."
And it says Gojo seal. There's nothing holding back.
Yeah, so I'm in favor of him getting executed. But regardless, basically, as we fast forward, we see Geto about to use Uzumaki, and we see the sensei come over. Excuse me. I just sneeze. See the sensei come over and saves him as he uses Uzumaki, and then we see all of our other people. The girl on the broom, whose name I'm forgetting.
Witch.
We call her Witch. Sure, Witch.
No, Momo,
Mai, and what's it called? Miwa.
Yeah.
Useless Miwa's back, and Useless Miwa does her most powerful technique. And what happens, Matt?
Geto gave her disrespect.
Bro, caught the sword and broke that bitch and was like, the fuck is this? Meanwhile, while this is all happening, we see Chosu. We see Chosu. He's still alive. And he starts putting two and two together. He's like, I was certain that Yuji died. I felt his spirit leave. And he goes, wait, I felt his spirit. And he has this power because of like whatever it is. Like whenever he's that connected to somebody, he can like feel their heartbeat, feel their blood pressure, and he calls them little brothers. And Yuji killed his little brothers, but because he felt Yuji's spirit and his blood pressure and his heart, like, you know, his breathing and stuff, he's like, wow, Yuji's my little brother. And he shows up to the battlefield and he sees Geto, and he sees Geto really, and he has this in his mind about saving Itadori because now they're little brothers, they're brothers rather. And it dawns on him that the man that he's looking at isn't Geto, because we know Geto's dead.
Yeah.
The man who possessed him is, as we come to find out, the most wicked jujitsu sorcerer of all time, a man named Kamo, who's 150 years old and is the most sinister son of a bitch you've ever thought of existed in that jiu-jitsu world. And so now Choso is like, nah, we're fighting. I'm saving my brother. You fucked with my family, because he has this vengeance because of the fact that this guy basically toyed with his mom and killed her.
Yeah.
So, and he was born because a cursed energy made her pregnant with him that he implanted. Kamo did that. So now literally it's Choso, it's Mai, Miwa, Witch, Kusakabe, Panda, and Yuji,
and
all versus Geto. I'm sorry, all against Kamo. And what's the name of the witch that, or not the witch, the sorcerer that like bowed to Sukuna?
The
white-haired one with short hair.
I thought you were talking about the blonde.
No, she's not blonde, but I'll get to that in a moment.
Hold on. You said the one that was Sukuna fought, or like
no, the one that Sukuna, that she bowed to Sukuna after he killed the fire dude.
Hold on, let me.
This is where we're at, guys. We watch so many damn animes, we can't keep up with names.
It's too many names.
Too many names. Too much Japanese.
Yeah, that no, wrong person.
Well, she comes to save the day.
Not Rame. That was the one that was with Geto.
Yeah, so not anyway. So she comes to save the day for Geto, basically. So now, like, and she has ice powers, and she's really fucking up everybody with her ice powers, freezing them and shit.
Uraume. Yeah, that's her name.
Uraume?
Yeah.
Okay, Uraume and Kamo versus like 6 jujitsu sorcerers. So it's a 2-on-6, and they're beating their ass. And just as they're about to kill everybody, because Kamo is like, listen, I need messengers. And Urahame is like, oh, all you need is Itadori, right, to be the messenger. So she wants to kill everybody. And just as she's about to, with her ice, she has ice, what's it called? Sorcery, like, what's it called? Powers, whatever.
Yeah.
And just as she's about to kill them, Yuki saves the day. For those who don't recognize the name Yuki is the grade 1 sorcerer that can kind of come in, do as she pleases, and she's the one that set the original Geto on his path of villainy by questioning like his motives and really setting that path to like what's worth life, you know, what's worth all this in the movie. So that's damn fascinating. She comes, saves the day, and she looks at Geto and was like, Geto-kun, long time no see. Let's see if I can finally get that answer from you that I asked you way back when. And she blows him a kiss.
Yep. Very nice.
Solid.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Faraway Paladin.
Even so good.
Yeah.
So damn good.
Everyone is down except for Will. Val's is like, you're good. You're standing. I admire that. You are worthy of killing. But I don't want to kill you. How about you serve me? If you do that, I'll let you go. Then Will's is like, nope, not happening. I'm going to beat you no matter what. It's like,
You
dude,
must be out your fucking mind.
like your guys are down. It's you. You're very wounded.
You have no hope.
Yeah.
None.
But who shows up?
Stagnate.
Stagnated. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Yep.
It's like, well, I said leave the child alone, basically.
He's my enemy to kill, not yours.
Yeah.
In effect.
Yeah, it's like, and you find out Stagnate is in fact a god. So,
well, we knew that.
I was gonna say like kind of like Gracefield, like on that level.
Yeah.
It's like, well, and Gracefield, yeah, I'm gonna borrow your boy for this.
Yep.
I tried to convince him to be with me, but I see he's a tough cookie to crack.
But I don't want to see him die here, and so Stagnate.
Like, I won't give him power, but I'll do this. So, by the way, we're in a graveyard, basically.
Yeah. So Stagnate conjures up. Stagnate's a woman, we can say, right? Or is it another androgynous god?
Another androgynous god.
That's what I thought. Anyway, Stagnate conjures up the undead spirits of all the dwarves, and the dwarves, they look like little midgets trying to attack, like ding ding ding, like at the foot, not doing a jack shit except being a distraction. But basically, what's it called? Val is like, so you've proven that you have the power of one god, right? And so Stagnate's like, well, what happens if he has the power of two gods? And that's when she pulls that trigger. And then as she does that, Gracefield comes and fucking, first off, Gracefield and Stagnate have like a back and forth, that inaudible fucking conversation with each other. Like, how dare you take my boy? He's my boy.
Yep.
So that was funny. But basically she takes the undead spirits and she takes the prime ones and boosts all of the heroes with like more power or more, like, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, gives them a blessing that way. When their souls basically they convert to Gracefield, that means more power for Will.
Yeah, so he gives all the heroes power, and there's one hero in particular that actually gets a form before it gets converting into power.
What you call it? Al's grandfather.
The king, yep. And you see a visualization of the king, and two things. One, he tells Al, thank you so much, like he greets Al and all that. And the second thing is he gives Will his sword, the sword that caused the damages to Val to begin with.
Yep.
And so now he's got the blessings of two gods. He's got the sword of the former king.
Do you remember the name of said sword?
No.
Because I think that's the name of the episode too. The next episode, I mean. I'll look for it. But yeah, Will talked about like he's got to look after Al.
Mm-hmm.
And basically Al's gonna be a fine king.
He will be.
Gracefield was able to bless the souls, make them actually transcend into peace.
Mm-hmm.
All that power goes to Will.
Yep, and she commands Will.
Mendel and everyone else, they all wake up. Like, oh yeah, we're not dead.
Yeah, you got to kill us all before you can say you won.
Yep. And then Will's like, I'm ready to fight.
And with the episode ends with Gracefield commanding Will, I command you once again to slay Val.
Yep. So I hope we get a really big payoff for that.
I do too, bro. This is
good.
I'll give you another spoiler. This is on the precipice of a top 5 for me. You have a lot. But
I know this
will be in your 10. I'm confident of that. But
let's see. If tomorrow's really good, yes. I was saying it has to end really, really good.
It's on the precipice of top 5.
All right, we got 2 more penultimates. So let's go. 100 girlfriends. Is your this Tokyo?
Yeah, no, 100 girlfriends. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, picked where we left off. Hari talks about Rentaro, go out with me. Karane's like, you can't be fucking serious. And Hari's like, yeah, I'm kidding. I didn't mean that. Shut up.
Pussy, dry up. Pussy, dry up.
Basically. But Say, all right, I got an idea. Let's do this lie detector thing. Really prove your love.
Yes.
So, Karane, you're going to be on it. Like, why? If I put my men on it, you wouldn't believe
Unbelievable.
it. Yeah. And I can't put Rentaro now because I need someone to test it. So it's going to be you. You're the only one here.
If you insist.
All right. What's your boob size? B cup. Lie.
Almost a C.
Lie.
All right,
B.
flat B.
Lie.
All right, I got B,
It's
almost
A.
an A.
Lie. A. All right.
No, it said no. It was like B, almost A.
Yeah, she's like punching it.
Yeah, like wait, fucking Rentaro was like, no, it's an expensive machine. I don't want to pay for it. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, so it was like, and she's like, why is she like this? Oh, she's a Tsundere.
She's a
Tsundere. That's what I love about her.
I love that they break the fourth wall with that.
Yeah,
that is pretty fucking cool.
There's a couple of those too. So
yeah, there is.
So, do you love Rentaro? Yes. Liar.
Lie. I really love him.
Lie. Rentaro's dying. He's bleeding out.
That was so hilarious. He's just bleeding out. He's vomiting blood. There's blood shooting out of every orifice.
So you find out, it's very specific of what the answer is.
Super specific.
Like, yes, I love him. Everything is like true. So it's like you embarrass a Tsundere. You made her.
And then Rentaro, he's like all like sucked up soul, like about to die. He plumps up like, yay, she does love me.
Yeah, and then they do a time skip of Rentaro's. Like, I love her. I would die for her and all this shit. Haru's like, it's fixed. I demand a redo. The car's like, no. You embarrassed me. You got maybe go non-Tsundere. No, we're not doing this. No. And fucking Rentaro's like, we had a special ending for this too. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and so we get to the other end. Hikaru's gonna jump.
She can't take it anymore.
Yep. So Karane gets Haru in the Kokina clutch. He can't get anywhere.
It's like Kokina clutch. I'm dead.
Yes. Let's get Roderick. It's like Rentaro. Yes. But Rentaro
Ajo.
Ajo.
My best friend through proxy.
Yes. They're like, what? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Ready?
Yes.
Samoa.
Yeah. I hate that's always the first name. But continue on. Rentaro, he goes to Hikaru's room. Yeah, Hikari sees that she's about to pull a silent voice, about to jump off.
Oh no! Wow! You fucking bastard!
Yes.
You fucking bad. Let me tell you, when I saw that scene in a silent voice, I was like, my heart was in my throat. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, exactly. Rentaro gets, she catches it like, nope, don't do it. I love you. I'm here for you. All this shit. Hikari's like, all right, I'm ready to come up. Slips. Rentaro catches. They fall in the water.
No, you're skipping the fact that he's literally like calculating. He's like, I'm gonna save her, I'm gonna protect her, I'm gonna protect her. And then they're gonna go straight onto the concrete and go splat. He manages to like be close enough to the wall where he kicks off the wall with enough force to change the trajectory of the fall from the concrete into the fucking fountain.
Yeah.
That was impressive. I was like, oh shit, look at that.
So AI and Kusuri, they get in the water to swim to get him, and then Shizuka goes in and she drowned.
Rip.
It was like, why'd you even try? Like, she's doing her best, damn it. Doing her fucking best.
She is the most useless girlfriend.
Stop it.
She is.
Not for you. But no. They get him out of the water. Karane goes outside, slaps Hikari. Like, don't scare me like that.
Nope.
The three of them embrace in a hug.
That was nice. That was a very sweet moment.
That was very nice. Hari apologizes. You clearly love him. And then Rentaro is like, you should have this.
I'll be your man.
Yeah, you should have this love.
Yeah.
Like, no. Like, I will love you just like that. It was like, my old mother? What the fuck? MILF. Mother double whopper combo.
That was fucking hilarious, too.
AI knows what's up.
Oh, my God.
So, to make it up for nearly killing her own daughter and the boyfriend, pajama party.
Pajama party, and then of
Yeah.
course you get the three
Oh,
hottest
before that-
girls.
But before that, there was they could do the bath. Hahari's funneling her daughter because big tits come in the family.
And Karana is like tactical retreat.
Well, Kasuri's like, well, you're all got big boobs, and I have big boobs. I can watch potion, and then Shizuka's just like,
Wing.
yeah. And then Shizuka's like, I'm in paradise.
That was funny. And then, like I said, Karane doing tactical retreat. That was also
yeah. And then he's Rentaro there, like, nope, I'm getting payback. Pinning you down. I'm gonna lay on you.
Yep. Snuggle, snuggle, snuggle.
And it looked like
snuggle, snuggle.
It looked like they were gonna fuck, but Kasuri gets there.
It's like, wait, don't suck his dick without me.
Exactly, basically.
Wait, don't suck his dick. I have a potion for that.
Yes, you can last 2 rounds.
You can last 5 rounds. And here's another one. You get the super sucker 8,000 on your throat. Last for 5 rounds. Perfect.
No. I would want vibrating lips around that shit.
Vibrating lips. What do you want? A twirling tongue too?
Yes. Fuck yeah. Yeah. No, vibrating lips, vibrating tongue. Get that sensitivity there. Fuck.
Oh my god. Speaking of that, unrelated. I tried a vibrating cock ring for the first time last week.
Did you say it last week? They say that it broke.
Oh, I did tell this already? Fuck,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
You did.
I did. Yeah, it broke.
Yeah.
On my right nut, it fucking broke. A good thing I only had like.
At least it didn't snap on you. Like.
No. It was good. There was enough friction there, like for there was like I was deep enough for it to not just be like whip. So I mean, it was a good thing. Toward the end, I had 20 pumps left, so I was good.
Now we get the pajama party.
Yes, and all the girls, they're all the hot girls are dressed all etchy, and of course, our 2 lollies, they're dressed like children.
They get the little adorable animal tie, like one's a bunny, one's something else. Hahari, she leaves the room for a bit. Rentaro goes to help her out. Then Hahari's like, "Oh, I'm weak in the knees.
Yep,
I can't take it anymore.
I can't hold back. Come to my room."
And then the narrator's like, "Are they gonna have sex?"
Yeah, the narrator's like, "Is this the moment that Rentaro becomes a man?"
Yes, obviously no, but
it's. I mean, if nothing else, this is by far one of the absolute funniest shows, legitimately, I think, of the year.
No, for sure. Next, Tokyo Revengers.
This was not funny.
Nah, it was a little funny.
Oh, you piece of shit.
That was pretty funny.
You piece of shit.
But yeah, we start with left off. Kisaki shots Kaku-chan.
Yeah, Kakucho.
And he was about to shoot him again, but Izada pushed him out of the way.
No, he didn't push him away. He dodged. He dodged. What's it called? He dodged right into the bullets. Bang, bang, bang. 3 shots.
Izada got shot. He's down. He's bleeding out. I'm surprised Tenjiku didn't go to Kisaki just to maul him and murder him.
There's that, and then B, like I told you, how the fuck does no one knows CPR?
Nope.
No one knows like first aid, life-saving treatment.
Well, he was shot like here, he had heart.
No, Izana was dead. Izana was dead.
What are you talking about the other one?
Yeah, but you could have saved Kakucho. He had 1 shot to the opposite end, and you let that son of a bitch bleed out.
They are between 13 and 18, and school dropouts.
I mean, bro, they still teach you fucking CPR. Well, in high school, they teach you fucking CPR.
But they are dropouts.
Oh my god. You would think someone would be good with like medicine, right? You got somebody that's good for brains, someone that's good for charisma, someone that's good for money. Is there no one there that knows how to like any sort of medical treatment? I think that would be important in a game.
That would require someone paying attention in school. That's not the delinquent way.
Oh.
You know, that should have been fucking Takemichi if he had his memories.
Sure, yeah.
But
it'd
no.
be useful. He can't fight until fucking the
later.
end.
Magically.
Oh no, it's not magical.
But no, this Kisaki's a pussy.
Yeah, he's a big ass bitch.
Yeah, and then fucking Kakucho's crying to Izana.
We get flashbacks basically.
Yeah, basically he talked about how he met his mother.
Mm-hmm.
And Izana, we see the girl flashback. Izana sees this. He leaves Kakucho behind.
First off, you're freaky. Oh no, never mind. No, it is the mother scene.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey, mom, mommy,
Mommy.
It's like, what? It's like, why'd you abandon me? You're not my kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically. Oh yeah. It's
your father
father
knocked up a brown bitch in
from the
fucking the
Philippines,
Philippines, and out came your fucking ass.
So I have no obligation for you. So that's why I didn't keep you around. So Zara gets pissed. He talks to Mikey's brother. Gets to hit him like, you knew.
But Shinichiro, to his credit, was like, it doesn't matter whether we're blood or not. You're still my brother.
Yeah. So that was one of the flashbacks.
Because basically the reason why he got that flashback is Mikey's like, I could have saved you, dude. Like, you're still my brother. The same thing like Shinichiro.
Then he's out as like, he talks about how he met his brother. Like, do you really think I can be saved? Do you really think
he's like, I'm far past being saved?
And he never got an answer from Maki as he actually died.
He died, eyes open, died.
Yeah, Kakachai. He's like, he lays down next to him. Like he's actually like now like
and he's
crying.
bullet wounds. And then we get a flashback for Kakacho.
Yeah, basically they were hanging out as kids. Snow fights, like, oh, like you took my snowman, you broke it.
Yeah. And
he talks about that we know where the name Tenjiku could come from because it's not something how you want to build a kingdom, basically.
Yeah, he's like, he said Kakacho's Son Goku, and then he's like some other malevolent guy.
Yeah, because from Journey to the West, yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, you're my servant. He's like, so I work under you. He's like, no. He's like, I'm gonna give you an army, and I want you to lead the army for me.
Yeah.
And then when we go back to present time, he's bled out, and Kakacho is dead too, holding hands with
Saki the whole time is just standing there. Like
he's collapsed, like he lost his, like he went weak in the knees, and he's just like, no
one saw it. Like, hey, let's kill this motherfucker.
Nobody realized that he was dead until they died.
Yeah.
They're like, what happened? I can't see. What are you, like 3 feet tall?
Like, come closer, you fucks.
For real.
Because you would think you would huddle up to Izana as he got shot.
No. So then they're both dead. Everyone's like upset. And then Mikey composes himself and he's like, Tenjiku. And what's it called? Fukamanji. This is over.
Like, go
get away from the scene of the crime.
I will handle this.
And then to the credit of Tenjiku, all the commanders were like, no, we'll handle it because we all swore allegiance to them. So we deserve the punishment and we deserve to explain what really happened here.
Yep. And Takemichi sees Kisaki.
But
Hama comes in, say, hey, come here, we're going.
Doop.
Yep. He's like, yoink.
Yoink.
Yeah. And then Takemichi's like, what the fuck? And then Dragon's like, you know what? Get on my bike. We're going to go after them.
Come on. And then we get a cool bike chase. And then fucking Kisaki ends up accidentally causing Hanma to crash his fucking bike.
Yeah, because he keeps shaking. It's like, dude, you don't do that.
Nope. You stand the fuck still.
Yeah. And then Kisaki just leaves him behind.
Yeah, he just fucking left him. And he just started running. And Takemichi tries to run. But don't forget, Takemichi got shot in the foot.
Yeah, adrenaline wore off.
Yeah.
Draken carries him up. He's like, he talks about, oh yeah, like you did this to me.
Yeah. He's like, you knew I was gonna die. That's how, right?
Yeah. So I love how they all believe he's from the future.
Yeah, they zero. I mean, what are they? Like you said, they're 15, 16 and they're dropouts.
Yeah.
Anything's possible.
Like,
anything is possible.
Like you were desperate to save me. So I get it now. So
yeah. I mean, hey, he's putting it thing. He's like, we'll be your arms.
Yeah, and as they're about to catch up, Hama comes back again with a pipe.
Yep.
And now fucking Draken just yeets Takemichi like, all right, I'm dropping you now.
He's like, you can run. He's like, even if I can, I will. Okay.
You couldn't earlier.
But so we get Draken versus Hanma, basically Draken versus a pipe. And then we see fucking bitch ass Kisaki still running away, and he corners himself in a parking lot.
And he grabs a cinder block.
He grabs a brick. It was a brick. He grabbed a brick, smacks Takemichi over the face with it.
He's still
and Takemichi no-sold it. He no-sold a brick to the face.
And punches him in the face.
And punches him square in the fucking nose. And they just start punching each other. Pop, pop, pop. It looks like the worst Dragon Ball Z fight you'll ever have. But at least Takemichi is finally punching and landing. He's fighting. He's fighting Kisaki for all he's worth.
Yep.
And the episode ends with both of them after like 6 punches.
And then the car comes by and hits them.
Really?
No.
Oh, I was like, I missed that.
No,
What?
I know. From the picture, I saw the head of it. Oh, and then the car's gonna run them both over. Nobody wins.
Oh my god. No, but no, I said in the group chat, I was like, bro, if Takemichi didn't get beat the fuck up by all those guys and get shot, like, dude, he would have fucking he would have killed Kisaki. He would have killed him.
Yeah. All right, we got 6 more.
And they're all finales.
These are the finales.
All right.
Let's start with Kingdom of Ruin.
This
is your show. You.
I guess.
Yeah.
Kingdom of Ruin, basically, we continue the fight off with Doroka and Adonis versus what's the dude's name? It was hard to pronounce.
The yoga fucker with like the mechanical back.
Yeah, the dude, the dreads, the guy with the dreads. Yeah.
Shiro Sugaki, or the White Rabbit. We'll call him the White Rabbit.
Shiro's better. It's white in Japanese. So Shiro keeps getting the upper edge, but now with the blessing that Adonis receives from Doroka, it's weird because it's called like suggestive magic, where Doroka insinuates like you won't be limited by gravity, you'll have endless magic, you'll have endless power.
The love spell that they use, like the queen uses,
called like Nightfell or some shit like that, specifically love spell Nightfell or something. And so basically we get OP fucking Adonis, and OP Adonis just kicks the shit out of fucking Shiro, breaks his arm, breaks his leg, and then he's both down. And then all of a sudden he pulls out a special spell, and he said, I promised Chloe I would never use this spell unless it was to protect someone. And he's protecting Doroka, and it's a giant
she's blind. She's
blind. She can't see. She's like, it's cold. Why are my nipples hard? No, but it's a giant ice spell, and supposedly Chloe used this spell for a village that was suffering 100-year drought, and it just basically creates like a giant like snowstorm, and everyone is like, what the fuck is going on? This crazy like snow is happening. And when you look at the satellites in the main city, they're like, oh, let's get satellite imagery, and they look, and it's a giant hurricane or a typhoon, since we're in Japan. Yeah. So he creates a giant typhoon over land with this spell. Yeah, it's so much so they're in the desert. Bear in mind, even though they're in a city, they're in the desert. They fill the desert with ice and snow. Where Punch and his group gets overrun with snow. Nothing but fucking snow everywhere, and he freezes. And Shiro is like, you can't handle this. No human can handle this. And Doroka's like, yeah, he can, because he's got fire. Suggestive magic, bitch. And a big wall of flames comes up that melts the ice. And
it's like, oh yeah, like how can he freeze if he's hot?
that was
like, what the fuck?
Exactly. I was like, what
the fuck is this?
What the fuck? Yeah, that was out of nowhere, honestly.
Continue.
So in any case, basically, you know what? Because you made that comment, you just bumped fucking Kingdom of Ruin. You just bumped it down my list. Because that just makes all the sense in the world, because it doesn't make fucking sense at all. Not at all.
It's like, yeah, sure, why not? Oh my god.
Dude, for fucking real. Oh no, I can't.
Yeah. Continue.
Oh, now you got me altering my fucking list over here.
You can do it later.
I'm so, bro.
You're committed now. I'm
committed now, bro. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to show you fucking what's it called? My list.
We got a new president of New Japan.
Who?
Tanahashi. Yeah.
Like, as in
Hiroshi? Yeah.
He's the president of New Japan?
Yep.
He's replacing Ibarra?
I guess so, yeah.
What?
He's named the new president and representative director of New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Anyway, it's John for life. Sorry, this is more fascinating.
This is more fascinating that an active wrestler is now the president of New Japan.
Continue.
Anyway, yeah, so you made me bump that down the list. Oh, I can't wait. Anyway, it makes no sense. So basically, he can't freeze because he's on fire. And so the spell happens, everything is frozen, including Shiro. Shiro eventually, he says some sort of proverb to Daroka because Adonis, eventually, because of all the spell, he passes out. But before he passes out, he sees an after image of Chloe. Chloe comes down as like a ghost, hugs Adonis, says nothing, but hugs him with a smile, and then goes back up to the heavens as the spell dissipates, basically. And we see Shiro give a proverb of some description to Daroka, and which we don't know what it means yet, but something along the lines of trying to find the reincarnation or something along those lines. And basically he dissipates. He becomes nothing. The ice just shatters and he becomes nothing. And that's really, for the most part, the end of that. The episode basically finishes off. Chloe and Adonis are just sitting on ice, and it's a beautiful scene, by the way. They really did animate that piece particularly well.
Yes,
where you have a clear night sky reflecting over mounds and mounds and mounds of thick ice, causing a beautiful reflection. And Adonis basically says hey, I thought you were a hindrance, but I learned that your kindness is most certainly genuine, and I'm asking you to please share your kindness with me. To which Daroka is delighted. Adonis even says hey, I'm committed. I'm going to fix your eyes one day. But for now,
I thought he was going to do it right then and there while he was in that.
I thought that too. I did think that too.
I thought that's what he would have done. If he has all this limitless power.
Because he couldn't handle that power and he was exhausted. So Daroka broke the spell before he collapsed. So that's why.
Right.
I mean, if you fucking can conjure up a whole typhoon over land,
you can
the
fix
day after tomorrow, you might as well be
yeah.
able to generate some fucking eyes, right?
God. All right.
Anime. And in any case, she bandages them up and they hold hands as they go to their little igloo to spend the night.
And then we get to the other side. Fucking Dorothea wants to flaunt her tits while running.
Yep.
Dorothea! It's Dorothea! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, I came.
It's what are you doing here in public? You can't do that. Oh, no one's gonna kill me. They're pussies. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, did you talk to those guys yet? The other kingdoms, if they don't agree with me, I'm gonna start a fucking war. Tee-hee.
Oh my god.
Fucking don't like Dorotheas.
Oh god.
It should have just been the father, the king that started this. That would have been cool revenge instead of replacing him by some fucking sex symbol. Continue.
So basically that ends the for the most part. Before that ends, basically Daroka is receiving I guess some sort of status update of some description from whoever her cabinet member is, and we see various leaders of other nations across this world. You have an underground world, you have there are various ones, right? And basically she's get them all to align with us, otherwise we're going to declare war on them and kill them all. And that's how the episode ends. And then in an after credit, I forget her name, but the woman that was part of the original thing to try and kill Adonis with that magical fucking machine that kills you, she wakes up from cryo sleep.
Was it that wasn't Yuki, right?
No, give me a moment. I'll see if I could pull it up on Dead Mount. Not Dead Mount, sorry.
Not Dead Mount.
No, I had the thing up.
Or is it not Charme?
It is Yuki.
It is Yuki. Okay.
It is Yuki. Yuki wakes up from cryo sleep and says, I'm going to avenge my brother, Yamato, and puts on her hat, and away she goes.
Yeah. And then, Daroka, what's it done? It's maybe revenge isn't so bad.
That was in the previous episode, I think.
No, that was in the after credit. After the Yuki, there was another one. They were walking in the snow.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Daroka was talking to Don. She's revenge maybe it's not to be so bad. Or I was really? It's yeah.
What the fuck is my cat playing with? One of the cats is playing with something, and I don't know what.
End of the season. What did you think?
It started off super duper strong. It got kind of mid in the middle, and then the story, this second piece, was really solid. and then like that finale was just okay. I didn't love the finale. A lot of the stuff that you talked about just now, like it doesn't make logical sense. And so I think, like I said, legitimately that knocked it down from where it was. It was honestly between Kingdom of Ruin and Paladin, somewhere in that like close 5 range. And it just, that ending kind of like, especially with how strong the rest of the shows have been ending, it knocked it down. It's still in my 10, but it's not particularly high at this stage. When it's all said and done, I give it a weak, very weak. Like, I know I gave it 4 stars on Analyst because I round up, but it's like a 3.75, I'd say.
That's where I gave it. I do wish, like I said, I wish the king was the actual antagonist, said Dorothea, and like how they killed them off like that.
I didn't mind that. I'm gonna see what the fuck my cat is playing with. What are you playing with? Huh? What are you doing?
Yeah, it wasn't that. Adonis was okay. Characters were decent. Started really strong. It just couldn't keep that same momentum and quality afterwards.
Yeah, it was very inconsistent. And that's one of the things that really hinders the show is inconsistency. I concur. The cat was on top of my dresser, like fucking around like with my other cat. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing on my dresser? Get the fuck down from my dresser.
Yeah. But no, like a very weak 3.75 for me.
I wouldn't say very weak. I gave it a very weak 4 on my Analyst because I rounded up.
Well, I couldn't get I in good conscience couldn't give it a full 4. It's in the middle of that. Again, definitely. Again, I did like this compared to the other 2 you gave me with Spellblades and Detective.
I like Spellblades over this. This is better.
They're you know what? I was like, they're like in the middle. They're I don't know. I gotta rethink it, but I did enjoy it. I did like some parts, but I didn't love it like you guys did when you started it.
Oh, when we start, I mean, you got to admit the first 5 episodes were hot.
Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, I don't regret watching it. It's just like what happened at the end.
Yeah, that was just made no sense.
Yeah, so again, not bad though. Let's go on. Shield Hero.
A better ending.
Yeah, better ending. We'll do quickly last week because it's actually pretty quick. Rishia beat Itsuki.
Yup.
The bow rejected Itsuki. Rishia still has something from when he was the bow hero.
Yep.
And when she got shot, she didn't fall for the mind control that the arrow did.
Yep.
Rishi was able to beat him. He was like, well, at least bitch still loves me. And you find out,
psych,
took your money, lullaby, spent it. I got you a gift. Here's the bill.
Yep.
So Itsuki is traumatized for a little bit again. And Rishi is like slowly rehabbing Itsuki from Senpin. That was last week's cool fight, but I'm glad Rishi got her moment. And Itsuki deserved to be ridiculed forever.
For real.
They all do. She manipulated all 4 of them, if you really get to it.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I still want her to get freaking gorilla. No, I'm not gonna say
she'll get worse. She'll get worse.
I can't. I just want her to die. I want her to die the most ruthless fucking death ever in anime. When I really think about it, I genuinely am struggling to think of an antagonist I hate more than bitch.
If she was around more, I probably would have given her attackers of the season. But no, she was manipulated sword and bow for like a day.
No, and staff.
Well, he was kicked out of the group by then, but
still manipulative, regardless.
But still wasn't enough. Like there was not a lot of her. But now she's able to trick the thing and say now she could lie again without getting tortured. Asshole. But we go. We're back at the village now. We got about 2 months until the Phoenix rises, and they all gotta fight it. But how did this start again?
She got the what's it called? She got her what's his face? The guy from the blacksmith from the town.
Yeah, he's visited.
And he delivered the same dress that she wore in season 2 when she got summoned.
Which was the Katana hero.
Yeah, the Katana hero.
She puts it on, and fucking Sardina is just like, "Hey, take that off now." Say what? It's good looking. Why? Like, nope, off. Why? Like,
explosion.
Yeah. Basically, why. She goes to change. Yeah, it finds out it means she's declaring war at this empire.
Yes.
For putting this on.
Yes.
The ninjas come. Got ninjas now. Cool. And the heroes' attacks are.
I love how you breath past. Yeah, we got ninjas now. Dope.
Yeah, cool. You got ninjas now. Cool. All right, no problem. The heroes' attacks are not working on these ninjas for some reason.
Nope.
So they use Confused Ray. They're confused now for a little bit.
Confused Ray.
Yeah.
Psyduck, use confusion. Psyduck.
Yes, exactly. Because of the confusion, they're able to knock them out. They retreat. And they're like, all right, Sardine, you fucking whale thing. What happened?
I love how you call it Sardine. That's such a cornet thing.
Sardina.
No, it's Sedina.
I know. She's a sardine now. Sardina. Sardina.
Sardine. Okay, like ostrich. Well, ostrich.
Well, she's a fucking whale. So. Fine. Shamu has splayed herself.
Oh my god. No, you should call her Tillicum.
No. But yeah, Shamu's like, oh yeah, so origin story time. She is the princess of the emperor of this empire. And during the first wave, this empire, her parents died. I tried to save them, but she was gone before I could get there. Oh no, she's a slave now. I cried instead of go find her to free her. So because of this, hey, Reptalia, do you want the throne? That you're an empress, basically? You're the princess of this heavenly empire? No. Well, you shouldn't have wore the fucking dress. Because they were watching you since the first wave. Or since birth.
Since birth.
Yeah.
And now they have a reason to kill you.
Yeah, because you put on a dress. Because you want to look pretty for Naofumi-sama. Yo.
Shaking.
Now Fumi's is like, yeah, fine. I'm going to talk to the queen. We're going to get this all sorted out. So I'm going to blow up a country. Help me get there.
Yes.
Yeah, take the ferry.
I'll never forgive the Japanese.
Exactly. I'll never forgive the ninjas.
I'll never forgive the ninjas.
Yeah.
The furries.
Yeah.
The furry ninjas.
Exactly. So
they're all furries.
Yeah, basically. So there's minus the orgy, but But yeah, so the queen's just like, yeah, bet, go to the ferry. You'll get there quicker. Cool.
Cool. Go to the ferry. I'll just use my fucking dragon.
I'm gonna fucking fly to the ferry instead of walking there.
No, he didn't do that. He literally from his village took his dragon and flew it into a fucking thunderstorm with a little girl in the back.
Yeah, the dragon fairy girl. Yeah, Wendy.
Yeah. There's a fairy, dragon.
Yeah.
Fairy, dragon.
No. You gotta be on the
calm
boat.
seas. Thunderstorm.
Thunderstorm. Yeah, and what you call it? Before that, though, Atla and her brother they're fighting in the courtyard of this empire. Like, why not practice? This old guy's just like, hey, he's abusing you. The shield hero, the demon, is he hurting you? And tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. Let me tell you. He's like that creepy uncle. Like, hey, is he hurting you? Do you need me to take you away? It's like, no, he saved me from death. So, fuck off. But yeah, and we get the credits. Season 3, the 3 disappears.
Of course.
So
It should be
we-
season ... Just K movie.
Yep. So it's to be continued. Definitely better than season 2. It's also still all over the place, but it's still a better season. This is another 3 3/4 for me.
Yeah, I agree too. 3 3/4. This for right now, it's just outside of my top 13. I wanted to put it in there. I was really hoping I could put it in there. I just like the other things much better.
Right. All right, moving on. Our dating story. Quick, we'll do the previous week really fast. Runa and Ryoto, they're quite distant towards one another.
Mm-hmm.
But they're talking, oh yeah, oh, by the way, Nicole is on a date with Shugo. I think she's gonna fuck him. She really wants to fuck him.
She's been holding back for 3 years.
Yeah.
Is she a virgin?
Yeah.
She can't be.
Yeah, she waited for him.
I guess.
And then Runa's like, oh yeah, I got cram school and all this. Then Runa's like, no, love you, bye, or anything like that. Have a good day. Just, all right, I'm going this way.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. And we get, next day, Nicole comes in. Guess who's single?
Yeah.
And she cries like this, like, oh my God. He broke up with me again.
He told me no to my pussy. Does it look bad? I don't think it looks bad.
And then Ren's like, so you're saying I have a chance. What'd you say? Come ahead, laugh at me. Get it out. The demon Garu is single.
I just want you to sit on my face.
And then fucking Ryoto talks to Shugo's like, so why'd you break up with her?
Mm-hmm.
Like, exams. I don't want this. Like, if I have sex, that means I gotta settle title or not. She's gonna want more. She's gonna be very needy. Don't want that. Especially when I have these exams.
I mean, it's not a completely flawed thought process. But...
No, I'm not blaming him.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? Yeah, sure. I get it. Like, maybe, yeah, she won't be too dependent on the pussy. I get it. And then Nicole talking to Runa about her post breakup calamity. It's like, thanks for calling me. I'm glad your relationship's good. It's not. I don't want to talk to him. It's awkward. I can't talk to him. I should break up with him. I should just break up with him because I don't know what to do because I am the experienced girlfriend. I'm experienced, damn it. Next day at the park, I'm gonna break up with you. As I've been meaning to for a while. I can't look past the fact that basically, you had a crush on my sister. She's just making excuses at this point.
Yeah, she is. She's definitely reaching.
Yeah, and it's like, I was like, why? we were cool last week, and all of a sudden,
you hate me
again. Another miscommunication from this professional girlfriend. She's not the girlfriend, rent a girlfriend.
I was gonna make that joke. I was like, she might as well just be a rent a girlfriend.
At this point, no, but pays more for the sex.
Oh.
May as well go all the way. And then fucking Ryuto cries saying, I don't want to break up. And then Ryuto's like, oh my God, I made him cry. He cares. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Come here. Suck on the Come here, baby. I don't know what to do. That's what she did. No, don't.
Oh,
I didn't realize he cared. He cried for me.
Oh my God.
So what are we gonna do with Maria? Just be our fucking friend. Shit.
You did gloss over the fact that Maria almost got raped.
Oh yeah, that did happen. Oh yeah. I don't fucking care.
Oh my God, that's the whole point of why this happened to begin with.
Fine. Rewind. Runa calls Ryuto. They're still having an awkward talk. She hears Maria. It's like, hey, why the fuck are you with her? Like, I gotta call you back. wait, hold on, what do you mean? And you find out, oh yeah, your sister got mugged, potentially raped, almost happened, but it was mostly the mugging. She's scarred for life. I gotta help to be a good friend. So you're sleeping with her. No!
So you're saying there's a chance.
Right? So you're saying you're fucking my sister. You're saying you do like her. Sure, get mugged. Cool. Not my problem. Go.
Oh my god.
Let it happen. Just let her get mugged.
It's not quite how it went down, but
I know, but say
I love the jokes you're playing. This is hilarious.
So I took it to the cops. The cops goes out. They're gonna fill the report. His sister's fine. She's scarred for life, though. But you know,
but you know what's the most important thing about this circumstance? She lost her earring.
Yep.
No, but we do find out that the earring is the symbol. The reason why she wears one earring is because Maria has the other earring, and so they're like, she said she lost something. I know what she lost. Let's go back to where she got mugged. I'm gonna bring my girlfriend just in case the guy's still around. Just kidding. But no, they dig in the shrubs, they find the earring, and then this is a hilarious moment that I died when you fucking told me this. They're in school the next day, or the next time they're in school, and Maria gets an award. Her English paper gets chosen for like a national like competition, and they give like, oh yeah, congratulations, Maria.
Yeah, the reader's like, yeah, that's my sister. Like, what? Yeah, steal her moment. Yeah, oh yeah, that's my twin sister. You didn't know? Yeah, mine. Pay attention to me. It's like, oh, we're friends now. Yes.
That was funny, but the way
I was just like, yo, well, fuck you.
Yeah, I was like, what is it with people like saying shit in class? Like that homeroom teacher must be like going batshit crazy with them, with all those people. I love you. You're my girlfriend. I love you. You're my sister. I'm single because I didn't get laid. Demon Garu, be my girlfriend and sit on my face.
Yes. Now we go to the next day.
Akari, be my girlfriend. Be my friend first.
Yeah, we're gonna get to her in a minute. The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch too. Yeah, Runa, they're talking. It's like, oh yeah, Christmas, you free? There's something I always want to do. You mean have sex? I want my parents together.
You mean have sex?
It's like, I want my parents together. It's like, oh. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Yeah. And then we see this handsome, skinny guy. And it's Gigi.
Yeah, the depression made him hot.
Yeah, and then Akari's like, yo, he's hot. He's hot now. I'm attracted to him now. You should date him. I want to, but I rejected him. So it was because he was fat. You shallow fuck. You shallow fuck. That pissed me off.
I mean, bro, to be fair, if fat Ichiji got on top of her, he'd crush her.
No.
It's true.
You don't have to lay fucking Magikarp on her.
Hey, I mean, it depends on how much dick he has. If you don't have much dick, you got to get in there as much as you can.
I'm sure
you got to lay him there.
Oh, I'm sure he's a grower, but still. But that does it. The whole Akari, she's very picky with love. She wants this, she wants these, and this. Oh, he's skinny. I should bang him, but I can't because I eviscerated him.
Yeah, you literally drove a fat man to go basically get bulimia to get that skinny.
Yeah, no, I would say no. Fuck off. I'm going to these girls.
No. And you know, there was a bunch of girls that surrounded him, including the dudes. There were all a bunch of girls too.
Yo, if he's hot, fuck.
That's hilarious. So, what do you like to do for fun? I watch Ken all day and night. Do you want to suck?
I love Ken.
Do you want to suck my pussy? What time? Oh no, that interferes with the Ken stream. I can't.
No. It's like no. You can do it. You can suck while I watch the Ken stream. It's cool.
No. I said no. I said that the girl asked, will he suck her pussy? That involves focusing on the pussy and not Ken.
Oh no. You can have it on top, on her belly. look up while you're looking. But
the fuck, you gonna like put the fucking phone screen like on her like stomach while you're like fucking licking?
yes, I mean, if he's committed, yeah.
Oh
He's
my
committed.
god, that's a great visual. I go,
Yo, he's the eater. Well, he was the eater, so.
Oh, all these jokes are hilarious. Even though this is one of my more favorite shows of the season, despite all the fucking
Yes.
the fair criticism.
Despite all the shows we have, yes.
Despite all the shows we have, the fair criticism, there is value to this. I'm letting you have your moments right now, and I don't have to worry about Starman's bitch ass talking shit this season about it.
Yes.
So
yeah, so we go to the rooftop. Ren sees Nicole's like, oh, I see you broke up. You wanna go? Nope, I have a boyfriend. Well,
no, he didn't do it like that. No, he's like, hey, our last names end in nah. And then she's like, is this your cheap way of trying to flirt with me?
It's like, yes.
Yeah.
Is it working? She's like, no.
I got a boyfriend that doesn't want to fuck me.
Yeah. Well, you got a point there. It's like, well, all right, fine. So this annoyed me here. We'll get to this. Now it's time for the Christmas plan. Runa, Maria, like, oh yeah, mom still loves dad. I'm sure dad still loves her. Yeah, Runa's like, oh yeah, I talked to dad. I live with dad. It's totally fine. It's totally gonna happen. So Rio, you're gonna come with us, right? Because if I have to bring my boyfriend, it'll be like a big family thing, right? Cool. You're coming. You're not that way, but you're coming.
I was gonna say, not in the way that we want to.
Yeah. So we go to the dinner. The mom's there. Runa, Maria, Rio.
Surprise! Oh, I'm so happy. Like, oh, so they're coming.
That's coming. Means... Like, oh, I don't want to see him, but I'm an adult. It's family. I'm sure he's an adult. Oh, the dad's here. Surprise!
He brought a new woman that not a single soul knew existed.
No, this is the thing, though. He plans, like, they're engaged, and Runa lives with the father.
You know what dawned on me during the segment also? Remember in episode 1, she's like, oh, dad's always out late, working late. He doesn't ever come home sometimes. Gee, I wonder why he doesn't come home.
But it's like, they don't talk when he is home?
No, because he's busy fucking her.
But it's like,
he's like, well, my daughter's a whore. I'll let her fuck whoever she wants to fuck. I'm going to go fuck this girl.
But no, like, not just one random day. Oh, by the way, Runa, I'm seeing someone. That never came up. They live together. Not even a text. Say, hey, I'm going to my girlfriend's. Dinner's in the fridge.
No, but she knew. So he knows she has a boyfriend, right? Yeah. But not the opposite.
That's what I'm saying. How they live together. How does she not know her own?
Where are you? Oh, I'm with my girlfriend. No, he probably lied. He's probably like, I'm still at work while he's busy like fucking the shit out of his girlfriend.
But especially if you're planning to engage with the woman.
The worst part, what made it so cringe, is literally in front of the mother as well. The mother's like, oh.
I know, but I'm saying...
Which is kind of a double standard, too, because the mother got remarried first and then got divorced again. So if you get divorced twice, do you really think
that's worse? I know, that's worse than Christmas cake.
Oh,
that's
my God.
That's worse than being undesirable when you're 25 and over and single.
You are not undeniable there.
But it's just the communication with Runa and this family. And then Runa's just like, oh, this is ruined.
Oh, gee, now you know why there's breakdowns in communication amongst this family.
Yeah.
It makes all the sense in the world. The apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
Exactly. So Runa's just like, I'll take her home. I'm sorry your mother was miserable now. So I'm going to go. No, you stay here, spend the night. Let's have sex. I'm going to pin you against the wall. You finally want it, but now you don't want it.
Bang me.
But, wait. Fever Chan comes.
Fever Chan.
Fever Chan comes. He passes out. And no sex.
I thought, I thought at some point he was going to, like, get horny because he had to, like, maybe undress her, get her out of those clothes.
No,
but no, he saw her exposed.
Oh, no, that's
leg.
not
like, exposed leg. No.
No, they should take notes from Dangerous in My Heart, for fuck's sake.
They should take notes from a lot of things.
A lot of things.
A lot of them.
Exactly. So He holds her hand while she passes out. Nothing happens. He's blue balled. No rubbing out for the homies. Before that, before we go to the morning, we go to Nicole again, and Red is going straight up stalker mode.
Yeah, that was creepy.
I was like, no, bro, no, I would not. Do not talk to her right now.
No.
So Nicole goes to Shugo's classroom, like, aha! Oh, wrong room. Aha!
Nope. Wrong again.
Aha! There's like 2 people here. Like, hey, I'm going to bang you in a year. Bye.
Basically.
So Sugar's like, hey, hold on. You can't do that. You can't just say that and walk away. You're cold. Let me put a scarf on you.
I literally thought you can't say that and walk away. And he was going to be like, we're doing it now.
And then Ren's just like, I did a good job. I'm leaving. And then fucking...
At least he takes heartbreak better than fucking Ijiji did.
Yeah, the fucking homeboy. Ichiji's like, dude, you're missing the stream.
Can, and he's like literally like a creeper. Can. He's typing Ken in the fucking stream. What a fucking virgin. The guy is hot and is a virgin.
I know,
he's fucking max.
He's a Chad now. No, King worked on himself, man.
Ichiji needs to go watch Yamada-kun 9000.
Probably, yeah. Then we go to the morning. Runa's magically feeling better, but still no sex, even though no one's home.
But she was stressed. They literally, like you said, remember Fever-chan? During you're the one she was so happy, the ups, the downs, the crying, and she collapses. Right? So that's Fever-chan. Fever-chan did the same thing to Runa.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, no, my dad, I thought he loved my mom. Ryuto, give me your dick.
No, just why didn't I talk to my dad when he lives in the same house as me?
Fuck it, he's gonna fuck her. I'm gonna fuck you in the living room.
No, she got fucked mentally with the fever.
And then Fever-chan came.
Yeah. Christmas gifts comes. Runa gives Ryo 20 good luck charms for cram school.
That was cute.
It was cute. The Ryo gives her a new pair of earrings.
Pearl earrings.
To go with the ring. And then they have fun. Christmas is good. Runa has a call with Nicole again. It's like, oh, so you almost fucked him, huh? Yeah. I don't know why. I think it's like, up. And then
Nicole's Fever-chan.
Like, yeah, then Nicole's like, I taught you well. You know real love now. Not like me. That had the 2-week boyfriend for 5 years. Yeah, you know real love now.
Or not Akari that wants a friend first and then sees a hot guy and she's like, I want to suck his dick.
Yeah, so he's like, I taught you well, my daughter. Not my kohai.
My apprentice.
Yes. Because you had a Padawan. Even though you had a longer relationship to me, but I held out for 3 years. That's totally different. So
Nicole,
the Runa's like,
this toy, and this toy.
And so the Runa's like, maybe I want to have sex with him after all. And then we got the after credit. They're at the mall. They're hanging out shopping. It's like, hey, you like cosplays? The Runa's as a pansy. No. Well, you're gonna change that. That changes today.
Yep. And she puts on a maid costume
with cat ears like meow. Like, I'm gonna turn you on. He's like, what?
I want to fuck you.
He's like, I'm scared now. This is a Christian anime. Damn it. And that's it.
So a couple things I read. This ends at the end of Light Novel 4, which is all the English translation for Light Novel 4. They're up to Light Novel 7. Would you like to know some of the circumstances that I read?
Sure.
Because you don't care about this show.
Yeah.
Would you watch the season 2 if they made a season 2?
Maybe.
Okay. So, but you want to know?
Yes.
Spoiler alert.
In case it doesn't even happen. Yeah.
3, 2. That's my middle finger. 1. Okay. So currently in Light Novel 7, Ryuto is going to college and has 2 jobs. And they're still happy. They're still together. And Runa, I think, just does fuck all. I think she just does fuck all. She does nothing. And now that they've graduated high school. But they're still happily together. And I think Nicole and her man are still together. And that's all I managed to find.
Okay, so all right, so nothing important.
Nothing.
All right.
Oh, by the way. Oh, there is something important. The father and the fiance, they have twins. That's her job. She watches the twins while the father works. That is, I remember that too.
Nice. I gave it 3.5.
I gave it 4 because I actually, when you really boil down to it, like I said, I'll go into depth next week on it. I'm not gonna sit here. I laugh because it's all very funny what you and Starman say about the show, and I can't fault you in many of your points. But when you look at the actual crux of the premise, it's a lot deeper than that, and I do find value.
I know, but I still find it false advertising when it's the experience me.
That's fair. That's
well, that and I just don't like how Runa handled things.
Because she's not experienced.
No, like none of that. Like Rio was here. Runa's just like, I shouldn't talk to him. I broke up with him and I made him cry. Oh shit, he does care after all. He clearly cares every single time. And
something? And I'll give you this: the old Runa would have been like, I know how to make him care. That's the old Runa. The new Runa looks for something more.
I know, but just don't say you're an experienced girlfriend.
It's not experienced in terms of a successful relationship, and they should have qualified that, right? They should have qualified it with she's not experienced in a successful relationship. She's experienced with sex, and she's experienced with how to deal with the opposite sex. Because the whole idea is the fact that Ryuto not only has never had a girlfriend, he doesn't know how to deal with the opposite sex. He's shunned the opposite sex. He had difficulties, period. Then he fell in love, got rejected, and then he just shunned the opposite sex. And he had no real interactions with any women throughout his high school life before the bet happened in episode 1.
Right.
So you could have qualified it better, but there's things to take away that explain the title and explain the crux of the premises.
But it's just their chemistry is all over the place. Maria could have been handled a lot better.
Yeah.
Because that was very, and we got the same episode like 2 to 3 times with they're fighting, miscommunication from someone. It's not what it looks like. And they make up. Yeah, and Nicole annoyed me with her boyfriend thing and say, don't want to do shit, even though she doesn't know shit.
At least Hikari is the realest one when you think about it.
Yeah.
Even though she's shallow as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm shallow as fuck. So
yes, so you guys are made for each other.
Yeah, totally.
But move on. We got 3 more. Dr. Stone.
Better ending.
We're getting better. We're progressing.
We're progressing. Only uphill from here, folks.
Yeah. But we left off. So it's like, they're back at the Ishigami village. They're going to revive Tsukasa. But they're like, wait, why didn't you heal yourself, Senku? With the stab wound. And you find out, like, it's running out of batteries, basically.
Some sort of energy that's unknown.
Yeah, so basically he didn't want to use it on.
They're like, well, how did it run out? And then you get Kirisame thinking back to the old village chief saying, no matter what you do never use this over a wide area. And then, of course, they did it over the entire island.
Did that, yep.
And that's what fucked it up. And they mentioned about how, like,
and he used it quite a lot.
Yeah, and he's like, I set it for 5 meters 1 second, but it only went 1 meter.
Yep. So now they're going to do it with Tsukasa. 1 meter 1 second. As he's turning stone, they put the fluid on him.
He's alive.
He does cue Pillar Man music. Yeah.
But like I told you, and I'll say it on the air, right? To your point, you're like, oh, they built a whole like functioning cryogenic chamber in a matter of hours.
They built a tank. They built a fully functional tank.
But my thought was like, hey, wait, doesn't he need oxygen? So if he wakes up, shouldn't he be clinically brain dead? So does this thing magically cure brain deadness too?
Well, I guess it's Andrew. Remember, Senku got stabbed in the neck, and that should have killed him. But with that stone there, he came back to life. in the first season.
More things that don't make sense in anime.
It's science fiction.
Heavy
A lot of stuff they do is correct, except for the revival fluid. And I don't know cryo-freeze enough to confirm about the oxygen shit, unless there's something in there that's like making. I don't know. I cannot tell you. I'm not a scientist, and I will not claim to be so.
And why isn't the first thing that Tsukasa did? Why wasn't it like brush my teeth and use the bathroom? Little things, right? Like instead, I'm gonna go fight.
And then immediately, what's the situation?
Right?
We're going to space. But first, like, oh, he's unfazed by anything. We're going to space. What?
that would phase a lot of people.
It's like we're fighting the moon.
We're fighting aliens.
Yes.
The aliens did this to us.
Yeah, and then fucking Genro's like flashing, like, oh, well, you should fake me. And you know why you need him when you have my bodyguard here? He can go to space. You didn't know he's Tsukasa. And then the guy goes to Tsukasa, like, hey, can we have a duel?
When you're good? And he's like,
let's do it now. And immediately breaks the sword.
Stick.
The stick. Yeah. Yep.
The same stick that was used in the other anime.
Yeah. And it's like, well, I give up.
And he's like, but Tsukasa, to his point, is like
if he was actually trained properly, he probably could have beat me.
Yeah, he's got a lot of latent potential. So I was thinking at that point, Tsukasa was gonna be like, I'm gonna stay here on Earth, and you go fight the Martians, and I'll train him to be me.
But no, and basically now it's just we got enough revival fluid, but we need alcohol. So how do we get alcohol?
Corn.
Yep. So, or wheat, but yeah. So, and where do we get here? Not here. We're going around the world.
First stop,
America.
Because they're a bunch of alcoholics. They got alcohol.
Yep. So they have.
You know what I love? They said America's known. They made a killing off of the corn industry, and in my head I was like, no, America made a killing off of guns. Why aren't we known for guns?
I mean, not anymore, but
I mean, shit. You know, like, what's the first thing we want to do? Let's go open up a nuclear missile silo.
Before that, though, we did skip a little bit ahead. Basically, they made a giant rotating 3D globe for like
that
the
was
map.
really fucking cool.
Yeah, basically, like, oh yeah, we need.
They made a planetarium.
Yeah,
it's a fucking planetarium.
Yeah, Yuzu and the old man got over.
And I loved the fucking animation for that too.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That was incredible CGI. Incredible.
Yeah. But yeah, they have different like stuff like we need materials here, we need stuff here. Basically, there's gonna be a big journey for what they need to do to go to space.
Yep. So they're gonna play Christopher Columbus without the slaves.
Yep. Well, depends on also for Ryusu. He talks about how he wants Tsukasa. I want all women. I want all men.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because he mentioned money. He's like, honey, do not mention money. He hates money.
Why he listens on anyway.
Like, well, he talks about for other things, like not just for that. It's just
he says money isn't a tool for like evil. Money's a tool to bring desires together.
Yeah, and Tsukasa overhears him.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I want some money.
Yeah.
It's 2 fingers. It's 2 fingers.
I know. I'm trying to.
Can't.
It's harder with
I
the 2
did
fingers.
It. Yeah. Only one thing you could use 2 fingers for, and it's not that.
Yeah. I gotta perfect that when I did the cosplay for this later on in the year. But but anyway.
Every time you deliver a package. You should do that to the ring camera to that motherfucker that hates you.
Yes, I should. and do that as it drops.
I think you gotta like so right now my hands are like pretty like moist, like it's like
they're a little sweaty,
yeah. So it's like,
but no, basically it's setting that up. We're getting ready for that final season sometime next year. I loved how they handled the new.
I love this entire season.
Yeah, I gave it a very big 4.25.
I gave it a 4.5.
But this Yeah, if I
It's
was
5 stars according to Meltzer.
yeah. What's so bad about that? So let's give it a 5. No, but it was just arena. The crowd reactions.
It wasn't the Tokyo Dome, pal.
They didn't do a certain move at a certain time. He didn't kick out at 1.5. But
was it you that said that, by the way? That or was it JP that they said they might tear down the Tokyo Dome?
No, they might tear down Kurikan Hall.
That's so wild.
That's a legendary. That's a famous arena.
That should be like a national landmark.
Yeah, because they're gonna renovate Tokyo Dome. They're doing tweaks to it, but it might cost Kurikan Hall.
I didn't realize Kurikan Hall was so close to Tokyo Dome.
It's like right there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's why I went to the shows. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like right, like up the stairs, a little bit over there. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Great venue, but very uncomfortable seats. The worst. All right, but now time for the co-main girlfriend.
I tell you what, I'll skip to the end here and give you this. Girlfriend before the Shino arc was not in my 13.
But because of Shino.
Because of Shino specifically, this is now in my 10.
But real quick, we picked the word left off. Shino kissed him. Shino's getting a fever. Can't really swim. She can't, like, she's having a hard. Fever Chan's attacking a lot of people this week.
Fever Chan for the win.
Yeah, so Naya swims across shore the next morning with Shino. Passed out. He's tired. Saki sees him.
Heat stroke.
Yeah, because she had the bathing suit on still damp.
No, so she got sick at night because of the bathing suit.
Right.
But then she started getting heat stroke because she was butt ass naked. So they made her put the swimsuit back on. So
yeah, but now
Noya even though Noya's seen everything already.
Yeah, but yeah, Noya swam across shore with her. He's collapsed. He's passed out. Saki sees him. She's happy. She gives him the kiss.
That was a nice moment. A good,
little moment.
Nice timed kiss.
And she finally didn't attack him.
Nope.
Yep. But
that happens in episode 12.
Yeah. But Shino wakes up. They'll check on her. Shino brags to Rika about what she did. I got ahead of you.
He saw my Monko.
Yep. I naked. I kissed him. Fuck you. You didn't get anything. Rika's pissed.
I thought I felt a little doki down there.
Yep. Saki likes to come in, but Shino's like talk about I'm transferring schools. And Saki's like,
Nani?
Saki's like, I'm gonna grope you until you tell me.
That's the go-to. Sexual abuse.
Flat-chested lolly bait. Shit.
Stop playing with my mosquito bites.
Yeah. And Shino just ran out. Rika's just like, dude, what are you being a bitch for? Tell him. You're not gonna get anywhere. You're nothing.
You pussy.
Basically, yeah. Rika's like doing all this.
You are what you have.
Like, oh, and we got this is Galita. Next episode. Oh, by the way, I told Noya where you were. So now he's coming.
And he comes in 3.5 seconds.
Yep, he teleports. Saki Nagisa are there. She was trying to tell me how you feel right now.
In front of the world.
And she says, I like Noya. So Saki's like, I thought you liked me. I thought you had a crush on me.
You mean you didn't like me groping your titties?
And then she yells at Noya, how dare you reject my friend?
That was fucking funny.
I was like, what? And then fucking Rika's just like bragging, like, yeah, I knew it.
You got rejected faster than I did.
She got further than you. Shut up.
Yeah.
For real. And then, yeah, she does like how it's not going to happen. But he never really gave her a no there. So,
come in.
Yep. Come in. It's like, what are you doing? But yeah, so Shino leaves. Oh, she's about to grab a bag. She's going to leave without them. She talks to Noya a little bit and talks about you know, like I like you. I want to be Mikaya's girlfriend. And he talks about like, free timing might not be bad.
Nope.
And Saki's like, what? Grump, like, why? What did you say, you son of a bitch?
How dare you want my man?
So how? And then she talks to Nagi.
Ah, you don't want these AA cups, do you?
Yeah. Then she talks to Nagi. Said, can you believe that this was even an option? It's like, why am I asking you? This happened to you.
Yeah, I know, right? No, you're the wrong person to ask.
Yeah, I have no one to ask. But yeah, like, it's like. It wasn't a definite no. He just wanted to make Nagi Saki happy. It wasn't like
excuse me. The more that they talked about it, the more Nagi was like, she's got points.
And basically, he could say yes.
Yeah,
and just go, hey Saki, if I could date her, you can also date her. That's it. That's all he had to say.
That is true. But the seal of the deal, the seal of the deal was literally, listen, you're already two timing. You already promised that you're going to give your energy. If you have the capacity,
you have a chance for a third.
I could be your third. And you don't have to even worry about me. If I can't have you by myself, I'm more than happy to share. Take care of those two first. And when you're done taking care of them.
And if you need alone time, if you need time away from that, if you want to get away from Saki's abuse, I got you.
If you need something more than just alone time from me, I'd be willing to. I'll help you study. I'll suck your dick. I'll make sweets for you. I'll suck your dick.
And don't worry about finances.
I'll be your sugar mama.
I was like, yo, drop that.
And Saki's like, oh, I'm useless now.
Oh, yeah. And then she had talked about the kisses. Like, and then Saki's like, you kissed him. How dare you? And as punishment, you got to wear a maid outfit.
I'll do it.
I'm like,
poor Nagisa too. Nagisa's the only one who hasn't done anything. She's been her time. She's been a nice friend, good girlfriend.
And then Saki's like, apologize to Nagisa now.
You caused this. I'm so sorry. Go Menasai.
But no, that's just the deal. Like, you're gonna wear this maid outfit, sure. Then she should wear. Okay, now you can date her because I get this now.
Yeah, right. And long story short, Shino is an official third girlfriend.
Kind of. But yes. Before Rika. That's the important thing. Before Rika.
Rika becomes the fourth girlfriend, doesn't she?
It is complicated, but
there a
we know where it's going, but this is how she's acted about it. Basically, you have to break up with them if you want me.
Why? I have 3.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I got 3 who love me, and I love them.
Are you saying you have 3 pussies and 3 sets of tits? Small, medium, large?
No, it just is like, okay, well, if they're willing to share and not you, I don't need this. It's like Rentaro. He loves all of them equally. He knows everything about them in a fucking millisecond.
You know what Rika needs to do? Be like, if you get with me, I'll let you use my ass.
Do the butt stuff, yes.
The butt stuff, yeah.
But no, this was a lot of fun. It's cringe. It's like Rent a Girlfriend cringe, but this is the enjoyable cringe.
It is not Rent a Girlfriend cringe. Rent a Girlfriend, like, you know what was cringe? What was closer to Rent a Girlfriend cringe? Our dating story was closer to Rent a Girlfriend cringe.
Mm-hmm.
That was closer to that.
Yeah. But I thoroughly enjoyed this season.
This season started off really like upsetting, and then like it picked up, and then the Shino arc just put it over the top. I had it at a mid 3. The Shino arc pushed it to a minimal 4. I gave it a minimal 4 out of 5.
Yeah, very low 4, but definitely 4.
Yeah,
I had fun, and Shino was
I love it.
Best girl for me, and she delivered.
Likewise,
I was so happy.
Shino supremacy.
And now one more season, and that'll be it.
Shino supremacy.
Exactly.
Do they have sex?
No.
Oh.
I know. But Saki, when she does a group, is like, I want girlfriends too, damn it. I'm like, you can.
Just admit you're bi.
She is. She's angry bi energy. That's what she is.
Angry bi energy.
Even Bash loves Saki for that. And we watch this together. Like, he fucking loves it.
Oh God.
Main event time.
Hey, let's wrap this son bitch up. Sean's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, well, we're almost there. We got a half hour left, but we'll be done.
He said 3 hours. I think the three and a half.
3 and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would like 3, but we had a lot, so
We sidetracked a couple times.
we did. We'll have a shorter season, so
yeah, next season. Right?
Yeah, Eminence and Shadow.
Finally,
we picked up where we left off, where the Ragnarok thing. Sid is fighting that. Fucking Dio. I mean,
Dio.
That's the voice actor. I'm just gonna call him Dio every time you hear the voice. It's Dio.
You thought it was him, but it's me, Dio.
What's his fucking name now? Starts with B.
Not asshat.
No, but he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, I know he's got his head completely chopped off. Soul something. Soul yet?
No, this is bothering me. Hold on. Let me look for Dio's face. Mordred.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mordred. He's like, shit. My Ragnarok's dying. Well, you go take her. It's unstoppable. And he's stuck with Beta, Epsilon.
Yeah.
And Rose.
No, not Rose. It was
not Rose,
Beta, Epsilon, and then the other girl that wanted to kill Rose.
The purple hair, Victoria?
66, 33, something like that.
Victoria,
okay.
The 559, yeah.
559, okay.
Yep. But they kicked his ass very quick. Very quick. What?
Dwight had messaged us.
Hello, Dwight. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
They're the end, but welcome. But no, they made quick work with Mordred. So we're not going to kill you yet. We got some questions.
Right.
And it's like, well, why should I tell you? It's like, well, if you're going to kill us, you think you're going to kill us, we won't tell anyone. So
because we'll be dead. Yeah.
And you got your Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Who's jobbing right now, but he's like, that's true. It's going to kill him and it's going to kill you guys.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, I've got Shawn Michaels in their head. They're like, you got IRA. I was like, you got the Brooklyn Brawler.
Yeah, basically. No, fucking Ragnarok's carrying Cross.
No,
scary looking, but doesn't do shit.
Ragnarok doesn't have a hot wife.
No.
No matter what, Scarlett's hot.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Did you see who's partnered up with him now?
No.
Offers of Pain.
Really?
Yeah.
They debuted tonight?
Yeah, in a video pack. I looked at the thing, yeah.
That's a good combo.
No, I liked Offers of Pain. I loved them with,
I liked them too.
They were green, but they were good. I liked them with Paul Ellering. That's who sold it with them.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's with them this time.
No, he retired. He's fucking done.
Yeah, he doesn't want to travel. I don't blame him.
Who does?
But yeah, but it's better than having him with Rockstar Spud. That was stupid. That was very stupid. But
still can't believe he got Renee Michelle.
Right?
Damn.
I know. But yeah, Sid killed Ragnarok
easily.
Very easily. And while this is happening, more to explain. Oh yeah, we are in multiple worlds. Like it's everything's moving, dimensions, parallels.
Yep.
But we don't know what the center is. We haven't explored that. We're working on that though.
It's not the sun.
Yeah, no. So we're gonna take over these worlds and all this, and then did he transform? Was that the
yeah, he did.
Weird? Yeah, he did. And Sid
beats his ass and kills him.
He beats his ass. He says, "I'm atomic."
Not in space. He did it in space. That but bothered me too.
Yeah,
they're fucking in space, completely normal. They're in space having a conversation, and then he blows up an atomic bomb. In essence, in the middle of space. Do you not? If that happened in real life, would you not completely eviscerate the atmosphere?
You would freeze up.
That would be a consequence of doing that.
You would freeze up. Yeah.
You would freeze first off.
Like as soon as you take your first breath.
Yeah. You like implode.
Oh man.
It's science fiction.
Well, no, this is not science. It's fucking fantasy. OP fantasy.
Oh, good God.
But anyway, he says he didn't say cool this side. He said I'm atomic. That I love that how he said in the video, like, oh,
damn, atomic.
Yeah, but just I'm atomic. Bang.
And then a giant big flash of light across the entire earth happens.
Yeah, giant wormholes like.
Yeah, he opened up you said a wormhole. I called it a black hole.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is here. What does it do? Like, boop. He goes in and like, yeah.
Meanwhile, apparently it's been what, like, let's say like 7 years since he passed away on Earth.
Yeah.
We return to Earth.
It's like a dystopia now. It's like everything's crumbled.
Yeah.
And we see the girl, like she looks very familiar.
Yep.
She's 22 now. She's wearing a school uniform.
20s. She said 20s.
I thought she said 22.
No, it's 20s. She's like, I'm in my 20s. Why am I wearing a school uniform still?
Yeah, she don't know. Why is she living in abandoned woods somewhere? but anyway. Nishino. Yeah, that's her name.
Nishino.
Yep. It's been years since that day that I got kidnapped. That person saved me and died.
Yep. She's a badass now, apparently. She's like a cool superhero in this dystopian world.
But not enough for the kidnappers.
One of which is the same dude that got his ass beat by the other guy.
No, they both are.
Oh, they both are?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's deja vu all over again.
It is deja vu in dystopian world.
Like, what? We're not gonna let you get away with it this time.
And who comes to save the day?
Shadow. It's like, oh, time has passed.
And he beats the dog shit out of them both.
So he's bringing Shadow Garden to ER. For the Reisekai arc is going to be the movie. And this ended good. This ended fine.
It did. I like the way it transitioned into the movie.
I will say I liked season 1 better.
I did too.
Season 2 felt a little too silly.
I agree.
I love John Smith, but that ended abruptly.
Yep.
And Tuma, the girls were okay, but I didn't care about the beach episode or just their little mini adventures.
Nope.
I didn't care about the new side characters.
Nope.
The
Nine-Tailed Fox is pretty interesting.
She was okay. It just ended weird.
Part of the John Smith arc, but yeah, sure.
Sid is Sid. We like Shadow, not Sid.
Yep.
And wasn't as impactful, especially action-wise. That's what drew us in the first season.
Yep. I mean, the action was solid, but it's not season 1 solid.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
But I'm still on the ride, regardless.
Likewise.
It's between 3 3/4 or like a week 4. Probably week 4.
I gave it a 3 on my analyst, so I'm gonna call it a 3 3/4.
Yeah, around there, yeah. I still enjoyed it.
I gave season 1 a 4 and like a 4 1/4. I think I gave season 1 4 1/4, or like a 4. So
I think I gave it a 4.
Yeah, it's like 3 3/4. Slightly below, but still solid.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. But regardless, still good for that. Really, really good finale.
Yeah, still invested.
I just wish the stuff in between was better.
It's just like, like I've said plenty of times, like unserious Sid sucks. Hate it. Shadow, wicked. Love it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind background Sid if it wasn't too much. In fact, we got more of that in this season.
Background Sid comedy, like him joking, funny. Background Sid doing background Sid shit, awful.
Yeah.
His whole like focus on like, I want to be such a fucking lame nobody. That offends me.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. But closing thoughts, because we cut down basically half our list.
Yeah, we really did. We only have 9 left total. No, I'm sorry, 10 left total. And then
next week we'll have Core 1 of Apothecary done. We'll have Spy Family done. We'll have Tokyo
done.
and
100
100 Girlfriends.
Girlfriends, Forbidden Deductions, Dead Mount Death Play,
and we'll have Jujutsu, and we will have Zom 100 coming back.
And we do have Zom 100 coming back. Yes, we do. And then also I have Boss's Goofy as a solo.
Yeah.
And you have
at Protocol, I have Stardust. They'll be done. And Paradox. Yeah, everything I have will be done.
The only things that will not be done are 2 animes that skipped. For whatever reason, Kawagoe Boys skipped a week this week. Yeah. So this will not end on time. But it's fine. Spoiler alert, Kawagoe didn't make my list at any point.
Same with Vexations for me.
Yep.
But I can still give it a confident grade.
Yeah, same.
So, but yeah, guys, we talked to cake. We had our cake. We are full of cake. Join us next week, next Thursday of the fall season finale. You can follow me on Twitter at DamianPhoenix12. You can follow him at Showstopper24. Follow our Twitter at Talk to Keki. We have a link tree for where you listen to your favorite podcast. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio. If you prefer video, you can watch the replay on YouTube right now as we go off the air.
Or Twitch.
But I also follow my Instagram. Visit Evergarden_cosplay, my future cosplay channel. We also have a Talk to Keki Instagram as well. We want to thank Sean for being our editor. We want to thank W2 Network and Trash Out Radio for hosting us on their platforms. Follow them at W2 Network and at Chairshot Radio. Give them one of your plugs and let's get out of here.
You took my plugs and I've cut down my plugs. I only have one plug now. It's follow my anime/public Instagram at anime Daisuki24. Anime normal,
right?
DAISUKI Daisuki24. And as Matt said, all of our socials have link trees where you can follow us and our personal endeavors and the show's endeavors as well.
All right, guys, we'll see you Thursday. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. Go ahead, do that. Arigato, onato, faku, and sayonara.
Sayonara, minasan.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to Talk to Keki. Not in without.